veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh. 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Yes, good people, big up to all of you. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show this particular morning. We don't have a lot lined up, but a lot of recycled news, something we've already heard, presented to us from a different perspective, but it's all good. It's still about Chelsea Football Club. And chances are, as the show progresses, new items will emerge. And be rest assured, if that happens, this will be the Blue Morning Show. And the Chelsea Perspective will be one of the first places you'll hear about them, because we have many screens open monitoring what's going on out there from different sources. But that's why we'll talk about Nicholas Jackson's apparent future that's not too certain. We'll talk about also whether we're talking with Newcastle United about transfers of Isak to Chelsea and Nicholas Jackson going the other way. And then we'll talk about we'll talk about Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, where we're at with that one. And then we'll also talk about Riccardo Calafiori, whether we're interested in signing. We'll talk about Jonathan David, Canadian international, fine finisher on this day. And I'll tell you guys why I don't think we should sign them. And then we'll take our time to compare the stats of we take our time to compare the statistics of Alexander Isak and Nicholas Jackson. Couldn't find it on footystats.org, but on FB Ref, not bad, but I prefer Footystats. Not many pop-ups, and probably more holistic in my opinion. But that's, by the way, as usual, get start off by saying hello to those of you in the chat. I'm gonna skip Rich Money Maker's jokes, but Rain is in the house. Nice to see you, Rain. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a minute. I haven't heard from you for like 1,000 years. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go along. Greg Gui hasn't signed, and he signed already. The only thing I don't think we've seen him with that hasn't been an official announcement, but he's signed. Yep. No, I don't think anything happens to that one. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Big up to you too, Rich Money Makers. Nice to see you, Rich Money Makers. I'm not gonna highlight your jokes there. And then we have Madge Rock, what's up here? What's up to you too, Mr. Madge Rock? I hope you're doing well. We appreciate you finding the time to join the Chelsea Perspective community. Feel at home, express yourself. All we ask of you is just to keep it civil. Here, more importantly, Your opinion matters, and we're happy to see you here. It says, I haven't seen a GUI in a Chelsea shirt. There's a few out there, and I'm sure it's not Photoshop. Wish I could find it, and I will show you to you. Let's see what else. Whose song is this? Nefex is his name. I think it's spelled Neffex. I like his songs, a lot of them. Very lyrics are delicious if you can understand them, pay attention to them. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, and yep, and I have Joshua Infano. Yep, he knows the lyrics very well. Joshua Infano, thank you for presenting it there, and I'm just going to read it for the sake of it. Here he says, I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause. No, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. Yep. And I'm gonna say this. I've said it before on X. I became a content creator to impact people's lives. If it was about money alone, honestly, I'd quit by now because I'm not making enough to buy me the coffee that I drink every day. I have to be honest with you. But that's by the way, we'll move on. It's about the love more importantly. I know at one point the channel will be making enough that, okay, I'll be encouraged to do a lot more, actually, given how much I'm making from it. But that's by the way, Rich Money Makers, more importantly, nice to see you. And we have From Dot. Hi to you too, From Dot. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. All this Carney hype. It's not about hype. The kid is good. And had he gone, let's even Chelsea, if Chelsea decides to sell him today, I'd be okay with it. Why? Because the truth remains, if the manager deems him surplus to requirement, why are people crying about it? If the kid has to go, if he has to go and go somewhere where he gets to play week in, week out and continue to develop properly, that's the best option for him. But people, even though it was just the reports were from AC Milan's perspective, not really from Chelsea's perspective, people were bent all out of shape. At the club, if they sell him, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna throw a punch. I'm gonna shut the heck up. Do you want the kid to come and rot on the bench if the manager deems him surplus to requirement? You want him, you out of your selfishness because you've developed an emotional attachment with the kid. You want him not to go where he gets to play week in, week out. You want him to come sit on the bench so you see him and be satisfied with yourself. Yeah, he's still at the club and end up not developing. Look, if he won't play enough games to continue developing, let him go. It's as simple as that. Your selfishness subconsciously probably is driving your opinion that the club shouldn't let him go. Yeah. Where do documents go on? I need to host a show, please. You know I read everything you guys put in there. Carney is another show. Average player gets all the hype. Yeah, if that's how you see it, good for you. But I think otherwise. I think he's an intelligent player. Let's see. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all. And if you enjoy Rich Money Maker's jokes, he has a lot there. So keep. He has a lot in the chat there. Let me see. Let me look for something here. He has a lot of jokes there. So if you see them, and you enjoy them, just pay attention to it. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up to you too, GFC Gavin. Nice to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. And Shanks is in the house. Shanks, I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Chelsea won 11-year-old brother. Who's 11-year-old brother? I told him no. Your 11-year-old brother, you told him no? Okay, but big up to you, more importantly, Shanks. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Let's see what else we have here. Give me 1 second. I need to deal with something here. What is this? Okay, just give me 1 second. I need to take care of something quickly. All right, people, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And for those of you who are following the show, but for one reason or the other, you're not able to participate in the chat, just know that we appreciate you. And that's because you following the show alone does go a long way. And if you can do us a favor, a tiny bit of favor, which is to drop a like on the stream for us, the likes are important. The more likes we garner, the more the YouTube algorithm will be triggered and be forced to push the stream to more people who be interested in the topics we have lined up. So please kindly take a second to drop a like on the stream, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We started the journey to 22,000 subscribers. Right now we're at 21,059 subscribers, and I know it won't be long we get to 22,000 subscribers. But that's, by the way, everyone hit the like button, and if you're following the show on X, I think there's a lot of people, around 30 plus people following the show on X. If that's the case, please, we appreciate you. Do take a second to drop a like on the video on X for us, and follow our X account if you're not doing so already. Share, like the video, that will go a long way for us. Let's see what else we have here. It's interesting how nobody considers Kalaman as up to a standard. I think he came to chill on the bench. That may well be the case, but you never know. Chances are he lives on again. The club will send him out on loan. If that's the case, as long as he gets to play and continues to develop, that's fine by me. He's a talent, I know. Whether he starts for Chelsea, I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Hi to you too, Progress Boy. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. I say so from my contacts, we're not selling Nani. Let me say this. I've always known that's the case. Especially the people who were selling him in hindsight, if anything like that exists, or let me say people were selling him in advance, so to speak, because we were at the time pushing to sign Michael Olise, and people's opinion were that, yeah, he's gone. How about we having two quality players in the same position to compete? So when one player gets injured or isn't available for selection, whoever comes in will do an equally good job or an even better job. But people don't reason like that. They just know, geez, we're signing Michael Olise. We just have to sell Noni Madueke. It doesn't work like that. It takes, do you know what it takes to be a big club? It takes you having up to 2-3 players of high quality in a single position. That way, one player gets injured, whoever comes in will do an equally good job or an even better job. You don't want a situation where you have a starting player and a backup. Once the starting player gets injured, whoever comes in will not measure the quality of the player that's out injured. So yeah, but Chelsea players, I think that has become the mindset for me. It's not the mindset of fans of a top club like Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, it doesn't matter even if we had Noni Madueke signing Olise, had we gotten the deal over the line, wouldn't have been bad, because we have Cole Palmer signing Messino, not a bad idea. It's just but people just want one starting player and then the other player a backup for them. I don't buy into that culture. For me, I think it's the mindset of a small club. Yeah, but a club as big of Chelsea, we want a situation where no matter who gets injured, we'll still be cooking, if that makes sense. Big up to you too, Tebe. Good. Nice to see you, Tebe. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Thank you so much for finding the time to join. Rain, I appreciate you. Let's see, RMM. A lot of people there. Amen. There you go. And Vic was in the house. I have to say hello to my bro Vic. He was also part of the members on the show. But Begol is in the house. You have more likes, people. More likes. 19 likes, and we are 24 minutes into the show. We should have a lot more likes, because let's try and get it to 100 likes by the time the show ends. For a few days now, we haven't been able to reach 100 likes. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. Big up Chelsea Podcasting. How are you? Big up to you too, Rich Money Makers. Nice to see you. A coach is on fire. I appreciate you for that. Because we didn't do a show yesterday, so well rested. You could say that. Thank you for saying that, Rain. I appreciate you. Let's see. Greetings to all of you, and to me, Dio, Lou, and Rakemi. Nice to see you. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Big up to you too. What's up this sunny afternoon? I wouldn't say a lot, but we have a few items lined up, or more of, you could argue, recycled news. But chances are, as the show progresses, we'd see again a lot more stuff emerge, and we will talk about them here. Let's get the likes up, people. 46 likes. We should be doing a lot better than that. I'd rather rain. Let's see what I see have here. Bring up the feed, Shanks. Why do you do that all the time? I'm coming up. I'll bring up the presentation feed in a bit. Okay, Shanks, you're so much in a hurry. right there. I keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all. What do we have here? Hit the like button, people. The likes do go a long way. Anything else that I'm missing? Let's see. I can see Gallagher saying the board also knows he doesn't want to go. Let's see what happens. I'm not too sure. Breaking news: we're not interested in Archie Gray from Leeds. From my context, thank God, I like that kid actually. I'd like us to sign him. In my opinion, I'd rather would sign him over Dewsbury-Hall actually because he's unique. If Gallagher is staying, I'd rather we sign Archie Brown than Archie Gray than Dewsbury. That's just my opinion anyway. Let's see. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rich Money Makers joined today. Lots of jokes from him that I had to beg him to please stop. I want to host the show. Big up to you. And people go check out Tebeho's YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and let him know I sent you. Let's help him get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. But before I continue, pardon me, let me take a sip of my coffee so I don't lose my voice. Fresh and good. I love it. Let's see. And the DJ. DJ is in the house. DJ, I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, brother. And this is for you. All right, big up DJ. You're welcome to the house. So let's see anything else to talk about here. What do we have? Big up legend just saying hello to DJ. How are you? DJ, how did the move go? Unpacking. Good luck with that one. It's been 3 years and I'm still unpacking. Okay, Tiger Business in the house. Tiger, nice to see you. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. I am so relieved with us linked with Calafiori. Finally, a left back. We are so slow this window. Maresca starts next week. I don't think we're so slow. We're actually moving fast. But, I mean, you have every right to see it like that. Maybe it only counts for you when we sign established players. That may well be the case. And I totally understand if that's how you see it. Again, however we feel about the situation, it's all coming from a place of love, if that makes sense. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all. Italy out the same with Denmark. Yeah, I know that. But let's keep it in line. We're talking Chelsea here. Coach, what happened to the sound system? What sound system? Can you not hear me? What sound system are you talking about? I'm not sure. You mean like the board and like the soundboard? Okay. I guess you mean the soundboard. Let's see, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. They want to chat to me. I will have a lot to say. Big up, DJ. Nice to see you. Anything else here? Okay. You can enjoy the jokes from Rich Money Makers if you like it. Did you receive your call-up letter from Bolly Kachila? You are summoned by the blue to a call this coming week to shook. Okay, the shook model for the transfer matters. Okay, I'd go if I get invited. Okay, thank you. I think he's talking about the soundboard, probably. Progress, Bawaya, nice to see you, brother. Archie Gray is good and has a great potential. Bernardo Silva, like Keith, yeah, he has good vision, excellent dribbling skills. Also, can tackle. He can also tackle. I think I'd rather we sign him than Shrewsbury-hall because he differs from the talents we have. Big up to you too, Tiger. Peace. And big up to you too. I appreciate you finding the time to join. Almost done with the unpacking, Kachila. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's the most difficult part, in my opinion. And we have JC. Big up, JC, for finding the time to join the show this particular morning. I hope you're doing well. Hello everyone. Hello to Coach. Nice shirt. We also have a lovely weather here, and I am shortly off to the beach. Enjoy yourself, brother. Much love. Always nice to see you. I appreciate you. And I'm quite sure you've dropped a like on the stream already. Let's see. Coach, what is the one transfer you're waiting desperately to get? Here we go from. I'm gonna say this. Maybe it will maybe definitely an unpopular opinion. I'd say Shrewsbury-hall. Why? For a multitude of reasons. If Gallagher is going to leave, he'd be an excellent replacement for Gallagher. He has the energy of Gallagher, ball winning ability of Gallagher, but better technically. I'll take him. Point number 2, the manager getting a player that was, you could say, one of his best players, if not his best player in their championship winning run, makes a huge difference. That will reduce the amount of work he needs to do to implement his approach. Just like when what's his name? Sarri had Jorginho, who made it easier for him to implement his approach. It took Sarri just to, like this, snap of a finger, boom, we started playing his way. So if we sign Dewsbury-Hall, Dewsbury-Hall, is it Dewsbury-Hall? Dewsbury-Hall, it will make it easier for Enzo Maresca, in my opinion. Plus, if Gallagher is going to leave, we have a good replacement, an even better replacement for him. But you get my point now. So I'd say him. Listen, he's going to be one of our most important signings this transfer window, because in the defensive line we have enough CBs, in my opinion. Ben Chilwell is still here. Marco Correa is still here. Both are good, but I feel like what's his name? Marco Correa will be the best. You say the most likely to be starting under Enzo Maresca, but that's just my opinion. Chances are the manager thinks otherwise, but I don't. And I'll explain why. Cucurella can actually play in the midfield, but I don't think Ben Chilwell can. Cucurella has the ability of finding passing lanes where you don't know one exists. He doesn't panic as much as Ben Chilwell does under the ball. Ben Chilwell, in most cases, opts to go back or safer options, sideways, or all that. But that's why we say I'm going to stick with, I think Shrewsbury-hall will be, for me, the here we go. If I get it, I say, yeah, we're actually ready for next season, even if we don't sign another number 9. But that's just my opinion. You may well differ, but let's hear you if that's the case. We're not selling Nicholas Jackson. I believe that's the case. And Rain is in the house. I want Hall as well. Yep, I want him. He will make a whole lot of difference for us. Again, plus, Houston, we're already more rehearsed than we were before Mauricio Pochettino took over. That's a plus for him. And he also plays with 4-2-3-1 sometimes. That's a plus for him. Then if we get Dewsbury-Hall for him, that's a 3 points that will make life a lot easier for him than things were when he was when Mauricio Pochettino took over. So you cannot underestimate the importance of signing a player that was with him during their excellent championship winning run. That will make life a lot easier for him. So I agree. I want Hall too. I think he's a good player. A lot of people are just judging him by the fact, that was in the championship. What did they play? Do they play with balloons there? They still play with balls. The championship is actually harder than the Premier League. If anything, the Premier League has more quality players than the championship. But the championship itself, it's a more difficult league, if that makes sense. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Rashi, much love to you, brother. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. What did Nathan Gisson say? And Rashi, are you even subscribed to our sister channel? That never was the concern. Jackson isn't going anywhere. We've always known that's the case. It's the clickbait media building stories. Yep. We've always known that's the case. Nathan Gisson tweet. What did he say? Let us know. What Miami Vice character? Just Shanks, leave me alone. Are you playing with that shit? Leave me the heck alone, Shanks. I don't like you, man. Just leave me alone. Okay, let's see. I am new on the channel. What happens about Shrewsbury-hall? Still talking. We're still talking with Leicester City, and we have that item lined up. We get to that. We'll talk about it. We're at the stage of the show where more like saying hello to people, but we enjoy interacting with each other. That it's been how many minutes into the show? 34 minutes into the show, and we haven't even started addressing the items we have lined up. But that's how we operate here. But once we start addressing the items we have lined up, the topics has to be aligned. Otherwise, we will feel like, okay, you know what? We will feel like you're having a good conversation with a community member in the chat, which you have every right to do. but I will skip it if that makes sense. But welcome. Let me see. What's your name? Ms. Gano Tarife. Welcome. Feel at home. Express yourself. Always ask if you just to keep it civil. Hopefully, I did not butcher your name. Nemaya, see coach Chelsea trying to offer Isak for Broya, Gallagher, and Chalobah according to your news. Okay, we like your news. Let me drop this here for the record. Chelsea aren't gonna sign any of these players. Isak, Calafiori, Jonathan David. Jonathan David, likely. I think we may well end up signing him, but it would be a signing that doesn't make sense for me. But let's see. Mark my words. Yep, your words are marked. Yep, till infinity is here. Here we go. For which one? Which one, Vic? For which one you have to be specific. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Wait, what happens to Enzo? He doesn't exist for you guys anymore. Enzo is still here. He's not going anywhere. If the manager didn't want him, he would have just okayed his request to go to the Olympics. He's still here. He's a starter, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are spilling some nonsense, but I think he's a starter. Kiernan to Chelsea, here we go. Really? You're not joking, right? From who? I hope we've signed him. If we signed him, we're going to celebrate. Let me check. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Did we get the deal over the line? That's coming from my bro, so hopefully he's not playing with me. And I trust my bro to always tell me the truth. Just give me 1 second here. So let me go to 5 page on that one. So let me check here. Be easier to check from here. Exclusive Manchester United. Come on. João Felix, Cancelo, Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea and Leicester City remain in active talks over Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall deal also today. Okay, decision soon on the deal wanted by Chelsea recruitment team and okayed, approved by Enzo Maresca. And then the eye emoji, the time emoji, and the blue. It looks like it's getting closer and closer and closer. I don't want to see Douglas Luiz anything there. Marcos Alonso. I don't see any. Here we go. Maybe it's getting closer and closer, given that. Ooh. You see why you shouldn't listen to anything you see out there. I'm just gonna say this quickly. That's funny, really. That's João Felix. I read something 2 hours ago. One of the first things I read when I woke up, a report suggesting that Hansi Flick likes João Felix and will get the player out of him. Blah blah blah. Now Barca has said bye bye, an official statement. But that's by the way. Okay, here we go soon. Okay, let's see. Why did the king? What's the question here? It says, why did the king don't do that to me, please. Don't do that to me. And DILD, should I pronounce that? KDH agreement reached. Woo! Some news. I like it. If we get here we go. We're gonna pop the balloons as quickly as possible. And I'm gonna say this: if you're following the show, and because that's gonna be the case for, let's say, 2 months and more days from now on. If you're celebrating your birthday, if you have a family member who's celebrating a birthday, a content creator celebrating a birthday or marriage or whatever, wedding or anything, just let us know. We can celebrate with you. Did you hear that? We can celebrate. You can shout them out on the show, and yeah, as a community member, as a member of the Chelsea Perspective community, we will support. We will shout them out for you. So go ahead. You have every right to let us know. And I have Victor in the house. Victor, I appreciate you finding the time to join in a bit. I will get your thoughts. The question I will ask you a question that someone on here asked me. What will be the sign? What's the sign you expect the Chelsea to get over the line? That if it happens, then you'd say, yeah, it will be a good season. If you can hear me, Victor, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon from here.
Big up, and I you joining the panel. Go ahead.
Chelsea, we are lacking a striker.
Mhm,
So if you could sign Isak or Oshime,
mhm.
so I would prefer. As for me, I prefer Isak to Oshime. So Isak is my
It's not gonna happen, right?
uh, there's nothing that is not possible in football. Chelsea is Chelsea. We are big. We can attract any player that we want, and we can
Mhm.
sign any player that we want. So don't say that it's not possible. It's possible. Yep.
It's, I
Yeah.
mean, it's possible, but it won't be easy. Even the first day we talked about that, the reports suggesting that we're interested in signing Isaac, I told people I don't see that happening. And the truth remains, Newcastle are actually a bit reluctant to let him go. That's because in the same window, they'll be losing Bruno Guimaraes. I think he will most likely leave. I don't see them if they can find a way to balance Brooks and not sell Isaac. I think they would do that. And the asking price shows you they actually don't want to sell him. If you to get them to sell him, you'd have to offer something special to them. And I'm quite sure you've seen the rumors suggesting that they were willing to offer them Nicholas Jackson plus cash to get the deal over the line, and I think it's absolute hot dog. It's not happening. I don't think we're signing him that soft, but we get to that in a bit. But thank you, Victor. More importantly, I appreciate you finding the time to join me on the panel today. Victor will be covering the Nigerian League on our sister channel once every week, making recordings or go live. It's up to him to decide how he does that because our sister channel, we do really want to push that one in the coming season. We also will get a host to be covering the South African League. And if you have any league that you can cover for us, like the MLS, you go ahead, let us know. But that's why I do it. Victor, I'll come back to you in a bit. Siaka, let's see anything else. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And Tiger saying, Coach was a moment away there from calling Dewsbury-Hall, from calling him the D word. I didn't do that. But it was close, really, but I was paying attention to what my brain was asking me to say. I didn't call him that. Thank goodness I did not. You're not going to get me. Not joking. So it's close, yeah. That would be an important signing for us. Greetings to you too, Siaka, my brother from the Madiba Land 90. See you, KDH. There's an agreement in principle, which means it's going to happen. That will be a deal I want to see happen. What's the best way to come on, leave me alone. What's your name? Richmond in Makers. Not yet. Thank you so much, and the Maya for I appreciate you. You said soon. Yeah, I didn't read through. And BRZ, my Swiss bro, is in the house. The KDH signing seems to say Connor will leave us. I think. Yep, he has every. Again, he can do everything Connor can do, but I think he's a better passer of the ball, more technically gifted. And I think it makes sense now. Let's see if he wants to leave, let him leave. It's as simple as that, and we cannot risk keeping him, and he gets to leave as a free agent. I think that would be a huge risk. Nothing from your contacts, yes, but we'll see. All right, people, I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom, and then I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. But first, here, Di saying, KDH is such a reasonable signing. I don't know why our fan base have problems with it. Because he was playing the championship. But I think he's an excellent player. The fact that he was playing in the championship doesn't mean he's not good. He's an excellent player, and I'm glad we're getting the deal over the line. So I'm not complaining, in all honesty. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about that. Andrew says that Chelsea must buy João Felix. Come back to Chelsea. Yeah, good luck, but keep wishing. Um, Okay, you read it correctly. My name is okay. You're from Ethiopia, Miss Gano Tarife. I appreciate you telling me where you're from. That makes me happy. My son has Ethiopian friend, Malat. Yep, they go to the same school, and we're family friends too. So thank you for letting me know where you're following the show from. I appreciate you. Anything else? I'm gonna go to the very bottom, and then I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. As much as I like to interact with you, but I see Vic has an update. I have to listen to Vic. Austin Dagger. If Austin speaks, better believe it. Chelsea reached an agreement with Leicester City to sign Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, fee £30 million in line with other offers for 25-year-old Leicester City FC midfielder set to complete medical today, plus a signed contract until 2030. I think we should celebrate in advance. I like it. And I'm going to do fireworks too. Where's the balloons? There you go. And I think he will make life a lot easier uh, for the manager. Victor, let's hear you. What do you think? A good signing for you, or you think we should have gone for someone else?
So long is from our coach. So long is from our coach, and he approves it. I'm okay with
Yeah.
it. And the guy in particular is a wonderful player. So I'm good with the player. I'm good with the signing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very
I'm
good
good
addition.
with the signing in all honesty. Big up Kachila, the comparison between Dewsbury Hall and Gallagher is always amusing to you. Okay, Hall is almost 26 and is an England international. People should respect that. Hall, or you mean Gallagher? I'm quite sure the latter part you mean Gallagher, right? I'm quite sure the latter part of your comment you mean Gallagher, Bobby Fairview. But nice to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Here we go now. Is it here we go now? Wow, I'm happy. Let's celebrate it. I like that signing. It will make life a lot easier for the manager. Here we go, coach. Just asked you, and it happened. Yeah, in all honesty, and I did explain in detail why he will most likely be the most important signing for us this window. He will be definitely. That's because he knows how the manager likes to approach the game. We'll make it easier for the manager to implement his approach. For me, he's not a bad signing. For me, I'm happy we signed him. We have DJ in the house. I'm going to get his opinion on the signing. I know DJ have other issues, but I'm going to start by asking him, DJ, what do you make of the signing of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, if you're there? It looks like he has a poor connection. Probably will struggle to connect, but we'll wait. If he comes on, we'll get him back. Yep, here we go indeed, and that makes me happy. This says Grealish, Osimhen, Ivan Toney, Coman, Olise, etc., all linked with Chelsea. But we saw who Chelsea signed to so far. Isak rumors are no different. It won't happen. I'm going to tell you this. If we go into the season without signing any of these players you mentioned, I'm fine. I think we'll do a lot better. You guys, I don't know how else to say this. We actually do have a very good squad. It's not perfect. We can make a few signings here and there to make it even better. Yeah, we do have a very good squad in all honesty, but I know a lot of people see it different, and you have every right to. I don't think Joshua Hall is a championship player. He has played 59 EPL. No, because he played last even if he has played EPL games, but he just finished playing in the championship. That's how a lot of people see it. They don't even look beyond that. Championship player. He's played 59 EPL matches, and that's huge. Has also played UEFA Europa League. You see that? So he has experience, but I think he's a good player. He's an excellent player, in my opinion. I cannot wait for Fabrizio Romano when he says that here we go to Chelsea FC signings. KDB has to be a Gallagher replacement. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Hall is not an England international. Gallagher. So that was why I realized you meant Gallagher. The latter part of your previous comment, you meant Gallagher. So yeah, you could argue if that's how you judge things, fine. Dewsbury Hall is a good comparison to Gallagher, Bobby. But you get Bobby, where he's highlighting the differences between the two. One is an international, one isn't yet. But the fact that one is an international doesn't mean that definitely he's better than the other one. If anything, more experience. You start on points, but what's more above points is the project and the rationale behind the transfer decision. Dewsbury offers more. It's as simple as that, and that's how I see it. Whether Gallagher has played, he's made, you can say, 1,500 caps for England, it doesn't matter to me. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall to Chelsea, here we go. Player on his way to medical today ahead of a contract, signing at Chelsea to pay fee around 30 million to Leicester City after final round of talks. And I'm happy. In all honesty, I'm happy. That's an excellent signing for the manager. He will make life easier for him. Yes, people, we have just 33 likes. We should be doing a lot better. And if you have a family member or a friend celebrating birthday, wedding, Hanukkah, whatever it is, just let us know. We can shout them out here. In 3 months, it will be strictly for paid members only. I liked Hall before he got relegated, but I thought we weren't buying players for the manager any longer. I see your comments, and I'm quite sure you believe that's the case. But I think he's going to be a good signing for us, whether Gallagher leaves or stays. And 30 million is a good deal in this market, really. Yeah, I see that was the case. I see you had an issue connecting, so but that's fine. Anything else? KDH more Premier League experience than Carney. That's another thing. Anything else here? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom. To me, that's a good signing, really. Gyökeres played in the championship last season too, bro, and now, yeah, look at him. That's a good point. Just look at him. It looks like people are having a lot of connection issues today. But that's fine. Let me. Okay, Victor is coming back, but DJ, I don't think comes back. His connection is done. Victor is there. Victor, welcome back. It looks like you got disconnected. Let's see. More likes. Couple of likes on the stream. 33 likes. We should be doing a lot better than that. Let's try and get it to 100 likes. We have 107 people watching. 57 of those on YouTube, the rest on X. Remember, guys, he knows our manager's style of play, so that should make it easier for our new manager. Yeah, it's simple logic, really. Happy with signing him. So we're gonna start addressing the items we have lined up, and once that's the case, we'll keep the topics aligned. If you want the panelists to discuss your comments, so to speak, you keep your topics aligned with the current topic. Otherwise, we will assume that you're having a good conversation with a community member, which you have every right to do. We actually encourage you to have conversations with the community members so you get to know each other. We're family here, if that makes sense. Let me see what else do we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. This is saying, okay, there he is, officer. without the striker, just go away. I see a KDH helping Maresca. The man built his Leicester City around him. So yeah. So with that logic, we've made the most important signing. It's simple, really. And I've always seen it like that. And I'm glad Tiger asked me that question. We've made the most important signing for Enzo Maresca, irrespective of whether he has a say in who we signs who we signs next or not. We've made the most important signing for him. I think that will make him happy. Yeah, it's an excellent decision right there. And his experience is not like he's 19 or 20. We're taking corrective measures that I've told you, that I did tell a lot of people that I'm confident that the owners would take corrective measures this transfer window. We've signed Tosin, and beyond Tosin, it's looking like really it wasn't. We didn't just sign Tosin because it was an opportunity too good to pass. It was just because we know his experience and everything. And look, Dewsbury-Hall, his experience. So we're taking corrective measure. I think our squad has gotten better, and the manager's job again has become easier than it should have been. If you get my point. So the first item here, this is another kid. I really do want us to sign this kid. I do want us to sign this kid. It looks like we're still interested in signing him. Even if we sign him, let him stay on loan there. I take it. But let me get one more item from Zubairu Danwana. Yeah, okay. I hope you're well. When are we gonna focus on the left wing? Starling and Mudryk, we cannot depend on. I don't know. But it looks like we're still interested. Look, we're gonna still sign on more players. How many? I do not know. One lie. Emmanuel Onyere, is that a Kunyere? The K there. Emmanuel Onyere. Chelsea is gradually building something for the future. Yep. So let's start addressing the items we have lined up. Emmanuel, welcome to the show. Fill our home, express yourself. Here, your opinion matters. All we ask of you is just to keep it civil. Dewsbury is a great signing in my opinion. He makes sense in so many ways. But I want this kid. Here's the thing. So far, from what I've learned, this kid is a mashup of the intelligence of ball range of Cesc Fabregas. I'm not saying he's Fabregas. And then he has the energy and ball winning ability of N'Golo Kante. This kid right here, Archie Gray. That's why every club, all of them, that's why Tottenham, Chelsea, and then Brentford, you could argue, wanted to sign him so that they can put a release clause of £10 billion on his contract, because I'm quite sure he can do a lot better than Brentford. I'm quite sure even if they succeed in signing him, they know he's not going to stay there probably next season. So they were trying to get it over the line, give him more game time, and use him to make a lot of money. Because this kid, his footballing intelligence at his age, how old is he right now? How old is he actually? You would think that he's 23, 24, 25. This kid, I want us to sign him. Even if we sign him, leave him alone there for one more season, or maybe send him to Strasbourg. I'm quite sure Vieira will like him. Let me be sure. What's his age? If you're in the chat, help me. How old is Archie Gray? I was calling him Archie yesterday. Archie Gray, age. Oh my goodness, 18. This kid is good. And if this kid was Brazilian, I'd be rest assured. You see how much we paid for Estevão Willian? He'd be around that fee. It'd be around that fee. It'd be around, you say in this case, actually probably 50, 60. This kid is something special. You know how I talk about players. I'm serious about this. This kid is a mashup of Kante and Fabregas in terms of his football and intelligence, his passing range. Energy, he has it. Ball winning ability, he has it in him. He's something special. And wow, go watch that game he played, his highlights against us. I think at one point he smoked Caicedo, actually. I want us to get this kid. But this report reads, Leeds United have officially rejected Brentford's offer for Archie Gray. Chelsea and Tottenham remain interested. That's because even yesterday, and again, when the report emerged that Brentford were on the verge of completing the deal, people and Junos were saying, no, that's not over, because this kid is too good for clubs like Chelsea, Tottenham to just look and say, yeah, you know what, we don't want him. No, we want him. This kid is special. He's better than some of the young stars we paid a lot of money for. For me, this kid is way better than David Washington. You know, I'm not playing. This kid is better than Angelo Gabriel. I'm not joking. You know me. I don't just say such. This kid is special. And I'm quite sure a lot of you in the chat, you know that. Although they don't play the same position, but you can say overall he's better than Angelo Gabriel. He's better than David Washington. Yeah, he's that good. My opinion, let me put that disclaimer right there. And it says again, it's a great sign. Yeah, for Archie Gray. Hello to you too, Constantine Dundee. Big up to you, my bro. Much love to you. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. I know we have a lot to talk about, but I haven't had the time. Things are crazy for me, really. Let's see what we have here. Again, is Chelsea giving Dewsbury a 2-year contract? Why? Who told you a 2-year contract? It will not be. I'm quite sure it's not a 2-year contract. No, it will be a long-term contract. And I think we'll open that in a bit so we can look at it. 25-year-old, okay, 30 million. Offer was signed contract until 2030. How's that a 2-year contract? A 6+. Yep. Shrewsbury-hall to Chelsea. Here we go. Player on his way to medical today ahead of contract signing. Deal valid until why is he saying 2026? 2-year contract. David Austin is saying until 2030. So going by Fabrizio Romano's report, the deal is a 2-year contract. So where's that report? Where's that coming there? Yeah, so let me see. There's one from David Austin. I doubt would pay 30 million pounds for a 2-year contract. No. Okay, I think Fabrizio Romano might have made a mistake there. So now the question is, who do we believe? Let's read. Let's read. Davin Austin's. These days, I think I don't know what to believe. There. Just give me 1 second here. From Archie, I hope we sign Archie Gray. That kid is something special in my opinion. And I'm gonna say this: if he was Brazilian, he'd be around probably most likely 17 million pounds because he's good. Let me get that particular report. Somebody help me find out who do we believe now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find open Fabrizio Romano's his report on that deal. While you wait for me, people, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go along with 128 people watching, 74 on YouTube, the rest on X, where we can do a lot better than 41 likes. Why is that taking too much time to open? I'd be shocked if we signed him just on a 2-year deal. It just doesn't make sense to pay that much money and then it's just on a 2-year deal. So I'm going to go back to Davin Johnston's page. Give me 1 second here. I want to open it so we're looking at the correct thing here. Yep, still says for 13 million, 25-year-old midfielder set to complete a medical. Yep, until 2030. So what's going on here? I really want to open that. So Fabrizio Romano said 2026. I think Austin's report, in my opinion, is more believable, and I'm going to tell you why. Why? That's how I don't think if it be a 2-year contract, would be paying just would be paying 30 million pounds. I think Fabrizio may have made a mistake there. He's not perfect. He's a human being after all. So yeah, I'm Magic Chicos here. I think you brought up something important. Fabrizio Romano is saying until 2026. Davin Austin is saying until 2030. That's more like it. Davin Austin's report is I'm going to go with that. From my contacts, we are not interested in Gray. Okay. I think we are, and we should be. And I said hello to my bro here and my friend, Emmanuel Okere, Coach Okere. Okay, that's the correct pronunciation. Yeah, thank you for that. Big up to you to Walter Omoregbe. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And if you have a family member or a friend that's celebrating a birthday, tell us so that we can shout them out. Chelsea rub their hands like Birdman when they had the number 18. I like Birdman, by the way. Let's see what else do we have here. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, date of birth 6 September 1988, age 25, place of birth Nottingham, England. Okay, height 5'10". Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Gray is 18. Thank you for that information. It looks like I'm way behind, really. Anybody here that I haven't read their comments? EPL Tough is in the house. He said he is from Leeds. His Gray family is not ready to walk with Man United and Chelsea due to rivalry. Okay. Remember, Gray family is Leeds from many generations. Does it really matter? If we pay him well, he'd come. In all honesty. But let's see what else do we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Hey there, okay. Inspector Kuchila, the two suspects we've been looking for to apprehend in the person of Ngolo Dante and Mabas. Both are there, right? Coach, he was at Brentford for medical. I don't think we need Archie. I'm sorry, it's pointless. He'll do better as possible. Probably gets game time. But if we can get him, I'd say get him. He will be an excellent signing. How good the kid is good, really good. God of Frogs, go do your research by yourself. Honestly, the kid is good. That's just my opinion. I've explained. I like to analyze players, not on the surface level. I'll tell you who they play like, what makes me like them. More importantly, he's an intelligent player. He's showing passion for this. I do like him. That's because he's a good player. I don't do that for everyone. If it was Brazilian, it costs around 60 million pounds. And I'm not joking. There's no way he's better than Santos. They're not playing in the same position. He can fulfill the number 10 role. Santos cannot. I'm just going to tell you. His mashup is a mashup of Fabregas' intelligence, passing range, and N'Golo Kante's energy and ball winning ability. That kid is it. The kid, he just go rewatch Leeds United versus Chelsea. But keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way, Bobby. Thank you. See you when you get here. Fab was Russian. Yeah, I think he probably made a mistake there. I don't see it. Just doesn't make sense that we paid that much money and it be just for 2 years. So again, he's a human being. Mistakes are can do happen. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna blame him for that. Let's take out of works. We're not spending 30 million to give it to you. Yep, it just doesn't make sense. I don't agree. I've seen it. I've seen David Johnston's tweet, and I'll bring it up. There was a typo error in Five's tweet mentioned 2026. Now it's 2030. Yep, he has to fix it. I totally agree with you. Archie is a lot better than Iris. Honestly, I'm not playing. I get it because again, the difference is that those kids are Brazilians. But the truth remains Archie is better than David Washington. Archie is better than Angelo Gabriel. They don't play the same position, but he's a better player than all of them overall, irrespective of whether they play in the same position or not. And I'm serious. That's why all the clubs are fighting over him right now. A young Chelsea player is heading to Leicester City, part of the deal. And who is that? That's where the question lies. Um, Big up to you too. Who's going? I don't know really. You know for a fact that they signed in another right back because they are worried about Reece James's injury. It's a possibility. But right now I wouldn't worry. Actually, again, Chelsea player is part of the deal. I don't think it's any player I like. But Leicester City, they are in the Premier League. Whoever it is, I don't think will be reluctant to go the other way. Chelsea have made a breakthrough in talks with Leicester City FC and are close to signing Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall for 13 million pounds. Brighton understood it to be frustrated after player passed. Maybe I like that part. They thought they were one of the big boys right now, and didn't they? But that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. Leicester City want to sign Michael Golden. They should go ahead with that one, and I don't care really. 2030 from my contacts. 2030 is the correct one. Probably it was an honest mistake right there. Chelsea talent Michael Golden set to join Leicester City in a separate deal after Lewis Shrewsbury-hall. Okay, talks on the way. I think the deal is almost yeah, I love Gray as well, coach, but don't think we can get this done as well. You never know. But unfortunately, I love that kid. I would say sign him. Uh Look, he's a special talent, and the future people will remember I said this. Bobby, I'll come to you in a bit. Just give me 1 second. Fabrizio was in a hurry to tweet. Yeah, because Fabrizio said deal valid on the 2030 for KDB. Yep, it makes sense now. He's a human being after all, makes mistakes. So I'm gonna go to Bobby in a bit. Let's look at that deal. Let me bring it up here. I think it's this one here. But as you wait, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. 44 likes. We should be doing a lot better than that, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. So it reads, that's from David Austin. It reads, Chelsea reached agreement with Leicester City to sign Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. Fee £30 million in line with other offers for 25-year-old Leicester City midfielder set to complete medical today and sign contract until 2030. Seen as a perfect fit for Enzo Maresca's CFC wanted to play the way they want to play. And I'm going to say this before I come to you, Bobby. The question I want to ask you, how important is this signing for this man? I've spoken about that already, so I'm just going to let you talk about it yourself. I hope the treatment is going well. Just know that we love you and we keep praying for you. I hope the reason for the treatments gets sorted out soon. But you have the floor now, Bobby. How important is this signing for Enzo Maresca?
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Thanks
Big up, big up.
for your words about the treatment. It's ongoing and it is progressing well, but these things take time, and sometimes you have relapses and so on. But it's all good. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. I'll be lying if I say I knew that much about him, to be honest. No matter how they want to paint it, it's quite clear that it is a signing to satisfy Enzo Maresca. That's probably a good thing.
And beyond satisfying him, you could say to make life easier for him.
Yeah, I mean they're supporting him, they're backing him,
Mhm.
and anybody that ever doubted the financial capability of these owners and their willingness to invest in Chelsea's success must be an absolute fool. These guys aren't playing. They will drop money that will make your eyes water if they have to. Trouble is, FFP and PSR have hamstrung everybody. Even the richest club in the world, arguably, cannot exercise its financial capability because of PSR. Probably that's a good thing. Look,
Mhm.
Dewsbury-Hall, I don't know. He's left-sided, so that is a difference in midfield because all our midfielders are right-footers, although they can use the left foot, but they're right-footers. The only thing I'm hoping is that nobody, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, will be stupid enough to offload Carney Chukwuemeka. That guy is the real deal. He really is. And whoever comes in will only be complemented by his presence. And our
Mhm.
strength in depth will only remain by keeping hold of these players who have had their year, their season in the Premier League, although Carney was seriously hampered by injury. And the next season will be better. Like all the nonsense they were trying to peddle about uh, um, Nico Jackson. Thankfully, Fabrizio has put an end. Well, has definitely said how much nonsense it is. So, Dewsbury Hall, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. Do I know him? Not really. Is it a good signing? Probably. Usually, when a manager or a coach wants somebody, it fits their tactical profile or tactical aims.
Mhm.
Who knows? But the thing that interests me is that our Chelsea scouting network have been a huge part of their business, especially this season. Those guys are not playing. Them, in conjunction with the sporting directors, are handpicking the best, if not some of the best, young talents in world football. Now, this Archie, what's the guy?
That's a great. The kid we talked about
Archie
yesterday.
Gray.
Hmm.
Yeah, it seems curious to me that our scouts have not really reckoned with him. Now, for a player because they still have what's his name, Simmons, the left winger in Leeds. Is it Simmons? Oh gosh, what's
No, no,
his
some of
Somerville.
yeah.
They still have him in their sights,
He's a
but
PSG player, and I think he's told them he wants to
yeah,
leave.
yeah, he
Mhm.
has. Now they still have him in their sights, and they've never really shown any interest in Archie Gray, which is curious. Have they seen
But reports
something that
reports
we?
suggest we're interested in signing him too.
Well, then
But go
that
ahead.
makes
I'm saying,
sense because if
yeah.
he's as good as you say he is, then that makes sense. And it depends on how interested are we, because I'm very sure if we crank it up and make a move, he ain't going to Brentford. I can promise you that. I can promise
And
you that.
You could argue Brentford's push to sign him was just to sign him and then put, you could say, £1 billion release clause on his contract because they know how good he is and probably won't stay too long with them. But go ahead with what you were saying.
Yeah, possibly they'll sign him and put a huge buyout clause on him. So I don't know. We just continue to watch this space. Look, personally, I'm very happy with our business. I think the days, football's changed. You watch even the Euros. This is the youngest ever Euros competing squad ever. We're now in an era of young players, young non-marquee coaches. The dynamics of football has changed. PSR and FFP have made it such that clubs are now growing their own, so to speak. And what does that mean? They're going young. They don't care about names. Man United, they're not looking at names. Chelsea, not looking at names particularly. Or if they do, if the names put too much of a price tag on it, they're walking away. I really like that. We're not desperate anymore like we were last season when we were in the infancy of building our squad. Our
Mhm.
squad is almost complete. What we're looking for is the icing on the cake and to continue servicing the wider project. You know, nobody's running for these big names. Real Madrid, if they want a big name, they let him run down his contract and use half the amount they would have used to pay for him to give him those big wages. So everybody is getting smart now. Everybody. I think perhaps the last of the big wage and big expenditures might come with Calafiori. I think there might be a bit of a scramble for him. And I think later on in the transfer, there'll be a bit of a scramble for Osimhen, but it won't be 100 million. They have to come right down. We're talking 18, 90, if they're lucky, 100 million euros. Well, that 150 million euros, forget it. It ain't happening. Nobody's doing that. And if Osimhen's sensible, he will keep his wage demands within a certain level of reason. Clearly, he would want to be paid handsomely, but if he's looking for in excess of 300, 350k a week, as I hear is rumoured, certainly Chelsea won't touch it. And I'm quite sure many clubs that would have liked him would shy away. So we're in a new era for sure. And we just wait and see what's going to happen with Archie Gray. And this Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, I hope he's the ticket. I really do. I hope he will
But
be
Bobby,
as
just remember,
effective.
you know, I wouldn't lie to you, brother. Just remember, I told you, you would turn around and you would look back and you say, yeah, he's the most important signing we made this particular transfer window. Listen, I'm looking beyond how good he is.
I
The
don't
fact
doubt
that,
you.
again, he knows how the manager likes to approach the game. I think it just helps, makes everything easier for him, in my opinion. But go ahead with what you were saying.
Well, you know me, I'm not necessarily into the star player. You know, that's why
Mm,
I support Gallagher so vehemently. I think every successful squad needs a functional player. That player that isn't always noticed but does a heck of a lot for the team. Vis-a-vis Yongolo Kante's of this world when he first hit the scene. I think part of the reason Leicester won that Premier League was nobody really knew or appreciated just how good N'Golo Kante was. He wins things for teams, and it was only when Leicester eventually won it that they realised that the main driver to that was N'Golo Kante. You know,
yeah.
all the best players are sometimes the most inconspicuous in a team. So if he can do that for us, fantastic. I don't doubt you at all.
Yeah. And I'll take you further by letting you know he has the energy of Gallagher, but just more technically gifted than Gallagher and better passing range. Um,
Yeah, I mean, he might be the one that
yeah,
gets Gallagher
replaces him if,
moved
if
on.
he ends
Yeah,
up leaving, right?
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
might be what they're thinking. Who knows?
Yeah. And Victor, if you're there, if at any time you want to come in, Bobby will let you know. You can say you want to add something. I know you've talked about Shrewsbury-hall. You say as long as the signing is for the manager, you're all for it. But beyond that, I think for a lot of reasons, this may well be the most important signing we're going to make. This turn out to be the most important signing we're going to make this particular window. My bro, my Iraqi bro, is in the house. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is of Malaysian descent, the birthplace of his grandpa. He's also eligible to represent Malaysia. Wow, okay, I didn't know that, but thank you for educating us. What happens to Santos? He's now Keenan is not taking his place. Keenan is more of a 10, and Santos is more of a DM. So Keenan coming doesn't change anything, but Santos may well stay. But if I was Santos, I'd go back to Strasbourg. They want him back, and there you may not get to play in the Champions League right now, but you get a chance to play week in week out. Once they started playing under Vieira, he became their best player. So if I were Santos, I'd go back to Strasbourg. But let's see what the kid does. And he said he was a person that requested he be let go on loan. So maybe he'd request that again. But we'll find out. Michael Golding is going to Leicester City. Part of the deal. I don't know him. I don't know how good it is, but thank you for that update. Hi to you too, Lucilla. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. We can loan Casadei back to Leicester with at least get good game time. I don't want us to sell that kid. Also, he's another good player. But here's the thing: I don't get attached to players that much. Um, I support Chelsea. Players come, come and go. The manager may well look at Casadei and say, I think I can do better than Casadei. Even though he had him at Leicester City, he played a lot of games for him at Leicester City, but that doesn't guarantee that, yeah, he would want him to stay. We don't know.
In fact, at this point in time, he would be the best person to judge him because he had him for so many months and played him at Leicester. So his judgment of Cassidy will be second to none.
Yeah, so he knows him and knows him very well. So if we decide that Casadei joins a club with an option for that club to buy him on a permanent, then the manager must have decided I can do better than him. Remember, this is Chelsea. We have other players that are better than Casadei in that position. But at Leicester City, he had to take him on loan, yeah, because he wanted again better players. But at Chelsea, there are lots of quality players here. If that makes sense, and keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes to go along with. There you go. Tips is back. Too many toppings, and no, I think that's not the case right now. There are a lot of toppings that you will enjoy. By the way, my pizza, I like a lot of toppings on them. Mushroom, and all the stuff you can think of. Breaking news: Chelsea FC now has defenders and midfielders more than all EPL clubs combined, with 100 prospective signings still in sight. No be juju be that. I'm happy. That's how what it takes to be rich. You accumulate wealth. We accumulate players. That makes us a big club. They all would not get a chance to play for Chelsea. It's as simple as that, really. But I'm happy. We're being proactive, and I think we'll look back in a few years and say, yeah, they knew exactly what they're doing. Even now, some are starting to realize that we know exactly what we're doing because of how football have changed. There are limits to how much you can spend, irrespective of how much you make. I think it's percentage-wise, given that ratio of your income to how much you have to spend, and there's a percentage. I can't educate you on that properly. But times have changed. You can't just be spending as you wish because you have it. Let's see what else we have there. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes do go a long way. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom and then I'll try to get subsequent contributions in the chat. And please keep the topics aligned. And if anybody, Victor, do you want to say anything or should I just continue?
Yeah, I just want to say a few things.
Okay.
Based on our new signing, I don't
Mhm.
I don't get much attached with our new signing because of the recent signing we've made, like Modric, Enzo, so many of them, but they didn't live up to expectation. I cannot say that they didn't live up to expectation because I don't know what's gonna happen this coming
Because
season.
there's still time.
Yeah, there's still time.
Mhm.
So I'm happy with our new player, and I wish him good luck. And the Chukwuemeka issue, Chukwuemeka is a good player. The only thing is
Mhm.
that he's been limited by an injury. So I don't know why we are trying to loan him to AC Milan. As for my
But
own
but
take, I
but
will.
after the club, after we've gotten a report from Fabrizio Romano, which suggests that we're not looking to loan him out, that we like him,
le-
we wanna
le-
keep him. And I'm gonna say quickly before I let you continue, if
yeah.
leaving the club
Yeah,
means he
we're
gets to
not looking
play,
to get rid of him at all.
yeah, we're
At
not
all.
we're not looking to loan him out. If leaving the club means he gets more game time, if the manager deems him surplus to requirement, why let him stay? That's the question I've been asking people. Everything
Then
comes down to what the manager wants. But
the,
go ahead with
the,
what you were
the,
saying.
we have not given this guy time. We have not given him again time. We have not given him
Mhm.
again time. Though injury cost it though.
Didn't help,
But
yeah.
yeah, but the guy is a very good player. He's a very good player. Anytime he enters the pitch, you will see a difference. Anytime he plays, you will see a difference. It's either he scored or he assists. So I would like to still have him in our club because he's an intelligent player. So these
Yeah,
guys,
I agree.
this our new
Go ahead.
player. I don't really know him much, but I'm just watching his highlight now, and he's quite a good player. He's a good player. I'm happy with him. He's a good
Yeah,
player.
listen,
Yeah.
because I watched Leicester City a lot because of Kelechi Iheanacho, Wilfred, and Didi. Listen, I'm gonna say with Carney. For me, I'm not too attached. I know he's a good player. I know he's an excellent eight. He can actually fulfill the 10 role. He can actually play on the flanks. But here's the thing. I'm all for what the club decides. If the manager decides to surplus to a requirement, then now again they say if you love something, you let it go. If they love you, they come back to you. But in this
Yeah,
case, if you really love him and you're a Chelsea fan and you want him to continue developing, if the manager says he surplus a requirement, because that's the only thing that will lead to him getting sold. If the manager says he surplus a requirement, don't complain about that. Would you rather him sit and rot on the bench and not continue to develop? He's an excellent player that needs to play, and chances are he will be a starter. And we have a lot of games to play in the coming season. And the kid didn't just play that much because he had injuries. He got injured like 1,000 times in one season because Pochettino liked him. He's one of the only traditional eights we have here that can fulfill the number 10 role, play on either sides of the flank. He's excellent. But Bobby, go ahead. You wanted to add something. Bobby, did we lose you? Okay, I'm going to keep reading what we have in the chat. When you come back in, you can join. Bobby, we're not selling Carney from my contacts, and
Sorry,
I'm
I
glad.
was trying to unmute. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
What was the question?
No. We were just talking about Victor was expressing his concern about the club. That maybe he believed the club wanted to sell him, and I explained
No.
Fabrizio refuted that report that Chelsea are happy with him. They're not looking to sell him, and then he ended that particular report with something to the effect of it would take something special to get Chelsea to sell him. And I
Yes.
also said, and I also did say that look, if the manager deems Carney surplus a requirement, I'm all for it. If the club decides to let him go, because if
Yeah.
you really do love him, if you're a Chelsea fan, would you rather him sit on the bench because of your selfishness, because you want the club to keep him? If you really love him, you like him to play and develop. And if he's not going to work out at Chelsea, you'd be happy for him to go elsewhere and get game time. We've had
Mm.
players who made that decision, and look at them. KDB made the same decision. Chelsea didn't want to sell him, but he wanted to go elsewhere and get game time. But at the same time, at the time, we didn't have space for him, and we let him know. So he decided to leave. So it's about you have to be. Don't let your selfishness or your attachment, the emotional attachment to a particular player, cloud your judgment and not support whatever that's best for them. But at the moment, Chelsea aren't looking to sell, and I'm sticking with that. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, they're not looking to sell. It's quite clear. He's an exceptional talent. He really is. He's got fantastic close ball control, left foot, right foot. He can play all over the midfield. His specialty is the number 8, or indeed a 10, and he's a game changer. You know, every time he came on, he made a difference, such that he was a starter under Pochettino. He was single-handedly the person that kept West Ham at bay when we played them in the first game last season, such that they had to target him, and they were the people that actually hurt him and put him out for months. He scored an excellent goal that day. They couldn't handle him. Now, the club won't get rid of him. If Maresca wants to play possession football, close control, he is definitely going to fit into that plan.
Mhm.
However you want to play, he will fit in. And you know, Chelsea Football Club is a rotation system. It has to be. All the big boys are. You know, there are very, very few players that will play game in, game out, and even those players will be rotated with the sheer volume of games we're going to have to play. Remember, this time next year, we're going to be in the World Club Cup, playing a tournament then at the end of the season. So that will be additional. Hopefully, we go far, hopefully all the way in at least one or two of the domestic cups and in Europe. So there's a lot of football potentially to be had, and he will be a part of that. In you know, the talk of putting players on the bench, well, I feel to a certain extent players will have to have bench time almost as much as they would have to have game time. Almost as much, not quite as much, but it will happen to some players.
Yep.
Now, you know, my interest is the strength of Chelsea Football Club. I think just as Pochettino would say to his players, you're there to train and not there to play. After you train well, we will decide whether you play. And I think that's just the best way to look at it. I mean, putting a player on the bench and not playing him at all, like he did with David Washington, is rather curious and a bit of a waste of time.
And
Um,
money.
uh, well, well, David is a very young player. He played in the development squad, and that's probably the best place for him.
Mm.
Next season, where will he be? It's quite likely he will be with Strasbourg. But you know there will be bench time for a lot of players, and deservedly so. Carney would have been a starter, but Carney was plagued by injury last season. So of course he wasn't a starter. He wasn't even fit. And towards the end of the season, when they used him, he was trying to get fit. So let's see. Let's see how it pans out. But to sell him, I think it would be absolutely foolish.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Let's read more of what we have in the chat here. Listen from Constantine Dante. Carney hasn't played at all. Injuries 2 seasons in a row. Get him alone unless he's going to be used regularly. I think I agree. Unless he's going to play, you can say an ample amount of game to continue development because he's still very young. But I agree with Bobby, and I think we can all agree he's an excellent player. And it wasn't again his fault that he didn't play that much last season. Let's see how he pans out this season. Salavisa Gallagher, you think Coachella? You going there, not me. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all. He used to play for City. I didn't know. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Wasiu, a Lion Jew, Coach Dewsbury is better midfielder than who? I don't know. You're comparing him with somebody. Is Summerfield? I don't know if we're still interested in signing him. I don't know really. Mabas and Jerry Z, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And please, people, go check out Jerry Z's YouTube channel. Let's help him get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. A lot of delicious content there to consume. He started doing live streams, and I hope he does more of that. Please go check it out and be sure to Xavi Simons. I don't really like him, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to pay attention more, but we'll see what happens. Michael Goldin to Leicester City so sad after M. Kaido and maybe listen, we can't keep them all. That's how I see it. Chelsea are becoming okay. Let's see what else we have here. If we don't finish up top 10, it's gonna be a process. I think we'll finish in the top 4. That's my opinion. Somerville is not that good. We have way better talent. Okay. I don't know Somerville that much actually. But get me Archie Gray. I'll take him anytime, any day. We should have looked into Douglas Luiz. We don't have to. I think we're loaded in that area. Anything else? So I trust I keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And Kunku is good on the left side. We don't need all these extras. I don't think we need extras, yeah. Because if we play in a 4-2-3-1 structure and Shrewsbury-hall starts in the 10, then Kunku can move to the left. Or even Jackson to the left, while Kunku stays central as number 9. I mean, I think we don't. I wouldn't mind us going into the season with the squad as we have it, but I still think we need a few things here and there. We need depth, but let's see. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go along where we need to sign Ambra. Who is really? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all. Anything else to address? Otherwise, I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. And then I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. Good quality. Let's see what else we have here. KDH will be the glue to the midfield. That guy is good. And I'm happy we're getting him. Adebayo, Makunju. It's been like 1,000 years, and I'm not saying you're a vampire, but I guess you understand. Nice to see you, bro. It's been a minute. I understand you've been busy. Bills don't pay themselves, but always nice to see you here. Good morning to you too, brother. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Casado and Enzo will rejoice at this prospect. Yep, a lot of work for them. More technically gifted than Gallagher if he gets to start. I think he solves a lot of problem. Why is your name after ex sports player? Just leave me alone, please. Drama. would have been a better name. Let's see anything else. Just Toby Olaoluwa, nice to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. It's a here we go for KDH. Thank you so much. I think I saw that Nightbot deleted your message. Apologies for that. Nightbot is a machine, not a human being. It's a machine that polices the chat. And if you type your stuff certain way with a lot of capital letters in your comment there, that was why I probably deleted it. I'm sorry about that. Anything else to address? The more merrier. What are they talking about there? Anything else to address? Santos should go to a Bundesliga team, or I think he should stay at Strasbourg. Continue where you are. Continuity matters. He will go a long way for him. Vieira likes him already. He finished the season one of their best players, even though he didn't start the season with them. I'd rather him staying at Strasbourg. But if the manager feels like he has a place in his squad, I mean, coming back wouldn't be bad. 56 likes, people. Let's get the likes. Let's get to 100 as soon as possible. I know we can. So keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. If BVB want one of our players on loan, let them leave. BVB, they will, if you like that player and you send that player on loan to BVB, they will tap him up. Next thing you know, the player would want to join them on a permanent. Remember, I told you that. From my contacts, we are this midfielder to help the coach because we have, difficult games at the start of the season. I think he makes life a lot easier for him. It's a guy who made his debut against Preston North End at home. I don't remember how he applied himself on the day. Is it true? The hall is closed. It's done, actually. Practically, I mean, you could say that. Santos has a place backup. No, I don't want the term backup. I want 2 starting players in each position. When the starting player gets injured, whoever comes in would do a good enough job, or even better job. Let's see anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom, not so much except if I see something from the OGs. Yeah, remember we play a DM, a CM8 box to box, and a CM8 attacking. So that tells you a lot. KDH is another left footer. Okay, our left footer fetish continues. Overall, he's a good player. For me, that doesn't matter to me at all. In my opinion, it's more likely KDH takes a left center midfield. Okay. Who's new panel member? Victor is his name. He'll be covering the Nigerian League on the sister channel. But we're still there. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show this particular morning. What else do we have here? Anything else? We're keeping Carney. I've always known that's the case. But if he's not going to play, just let him go. If Chukwuemeka insists on going on loan, the club will have a little or no choice. Yep, because you want him to continue developing. And the player, as good as he is, if he cannot be guaranteed at least ample amount of game time to continue developing, he'd ask to leave. KDH is back up to Parma in CM8 attack. We will find out that. I disagree vehemently. Big up coach in the panel. I am here to support Southgate. I know he will give us a deliciously boring game. Okay. Chelsea talented Michael Golden set to join Leicester City in a separate deal. Shrewsbury-hall moves to Chelsea FC for 30 million. So probably will be a lot less given how much we get from Michael. Carney definitely needs to go out on loan. Don't know why anyone would be against that. A lot of Chelsea fans are. Only thing is the loan to buy option. I don't think the club would do that either. Plus 40 million maybe. Carney stays. All right, let's see what else we have here from Anoji here. The club resources is finite. Okay, we should be investing in prioritized areas such as an established forward. My mental health is paramount. Hence, I wish just emotionless at distance. But I hope you're doing well, bro. Nice to see you. Carney needs a proper loan elsewhere. All right, I'm gonna go to the very bottom in a bit. Unless Parma is moved to starting right wing, which against low block teams are most likely, then KDH starts in CM8. I think he's going to be starting games. I think he and Palmer would be regular starters, in my opinion. It's not number one top of academy. Yep. So Yeah, they're just going to go there. All right, people, I'm going to scroll to the very bottom and then I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. Did I miss anybody that just joined? Apologies, I can't read everything. As much as I enjoy reading what you have in the chat, it'd be difficult to get everything you have there. But I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. It's better than Lewis Hall, though. Lewis Hall is left back, but this particular Hall is essential. Lewis Hall he was a CM at Chelsea, right? A midfielder, but maybe more experience would be the right language to use right now, because Lewis Hall probably no need to compare them. When he played at Newcastle United, they played him as a left back. I get it. He started as a midfielder, but I wouldn't compare them. Hall is so, I like him, Kevin Morella. I do like Dewsbury-Hall. I do like him. Jason, Jay, nice to see you. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Sorry, guys, I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. Dewsbury-Hall, championship statistics, Leicester squad ranking stats. Okay. Ranking goes 12 in total and 2 assists, 141 key passes per game. Per game, 2.5. I think it's jumbled up a bit. I can't separate which is what. Sorry about that. I feel sorry for Stalin and Mudryk. If they don't improve with KDH coming, we can interchange Jackson and Kunku, KDH and Super Palmer. All right, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I think I see Jackson on the beach. Get us some picture. Get us some pictures, man. Would like to see that. Heartbreak with Chukwuemeka out rumors. No, it's not happening. The rumors are from AC Milan's perspective, not suggesting, telling us that they're looking at him. They like him. But would Chelsea want to sell him? I'd say no at this point. Do you see Mudryk losing priority? No. You can't spend that much money and let the player, you can say, move down the pecking order and be wrong. Even if you want to sell him, you want him to play and show what he's capable of doing. So when you put him on the market, you find buyers easily. I think Call again in the youth was playing. Box to box 8, and he's good. He has good passing range, but probably going to end up remaining a left back for the rest of his career. 59 likes, people. Let's try and get it to 100 likes as soon as possible. I appreciate you all. Ty, nice to see you. I do hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. Coach, would you believe me if I told you I just saw Palmer drinking palm wine at Umaga close to us? No, I will not. Just leave me alone, man. We should cut our losses, sell Mudryk for 30. No, cutting losses isn't that easy. It's not going to happen. But much like Archie was playing CDM in the youth days, then converted to left back and left centre back, he's done well. Okay, right now, people, I'm going to go to the very bottom. Apologies. What does he say? Cherry Berry is a done deal. Is that how you want to say it? You're going to that place and you know it. All right, I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. Apologies to everyone, including the OGs and everybody. Dante is there. Carney and Ruben in the midfield is the epitome of bullying. Ruben loves to shake at AC Milan. Yeah, it's not gonna happen anyway, and you know that. I hate doing this, but I can. I'm not talking to you, Ty. You know what to do, and please don't do such next time. I don't like that. You're allowed, the command was created. Even without the command, you're allowed to promote your video, and this is the last time I'm going to say it. Don't come here and say that. It doesn't make me happy. You know you're allowed to promote anything you want to promote there as long as it's not X-rated. So just leave me alone, Ty. All right, let's move on to the next item we have lined up here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. So this is done, and I'm happy. And I told people, JC doesn't have discipline, right? This is the most important signing we've made so far, in my opinion, given that he will make the start to life as Chelsea manager easier for our manager. So let's go here. Sounds as if we're still interested in signing Jonathan David. The report reads, Chelsea have held talks over the potential signing of Canada international Jonathan David, and that's according to Simon Johnson Sports. Is this different from the Simon Johnson? There's one Simon Johnson that whines a lot. I don't know whether it's the same Simon Johnson that whines quite a lot. Jonathan David, here's my opinion. I think Mike Gui will still be part of the squad. I know some rumors last 2 weeks emerged suggesting that he will go to Sevilla on loan. And I told people that's absolute horse dung. It turns out that was the case. Jackson Disrespect is becoming boring. He's a proper baller. The only thing he didn't do was put away all the chances, majority of the chances that came his way last season. So right now we're talking about Jonathan David. Let's hear you. What do you think? What do you? Gosh. No, yeah, I would say no to that also. Enzo Maresca converted Palmer to right wing as City, developing a squad. Maresca sees Palmer as a right winger, not a midfielder, a right winger with a lot to offer. Yeah, because in a fluid approach, sometimes he comes central and someone else moves to the right wing while he stays central. Big up, Jerry. Nice to see you. Nice to see you do a live show yesterday. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to join your next live show. Afternoon to you, to Emmanuel Peter. Nice to see you. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. So, you guys, do you want Jonathan David at Chelsea? I know Constantine Dante, definitely no for him. For me, it's a no. If it means we're signing, then we're spending the money from the money we have that we could use to sign other priority targets. That's because we have too many players of his, you can say, liking, ilk, or profile. Nkunku doesn't differ so much that much from him. I think they're the same hybrid of you can say a hybrid number 9. Nicholas Jackson was never a number 9, but he can fulfill the hybrid number 9 role. The only thing Jonathan David has over Nicholas Jackson is maybe he's a better finisher right now. But Jackson does a lot more better than him. Jackson contributes defensively. Jackson, in my opinion, a better dribbler. The only thing is that he's a better finisher. But this suggests we're still interested in signing him, and we could end up signing him. But I honestly do not want this deal to happen. But I don't know. It's up to the manager. Call me a madman, but I have more hope in Gui than David. And here's the thing. Madman, listen to me. Let me tell you this, madman. Let me say this quickly. The Gui brings balance. Gui brings balance, and you can say Gui brings balance. Even what's his name? Duran will bring balance. And even Omorodion will bring balance. Why do I say that these players that I've mentioned will bring balance? They bring a skill set that the current number 9s, so-called number 9s we have, don't have. So they complement the skill sets of the players we already have. Yep, they are more of traditional number 9s. They have power, they have pace. And in the case of Duran, he shoots instinctively, irrespective of where he is. As long as he's closer to the box, he shoots without hesitation. That makes him more of a traditional number 9, a poacher, whatever you want to call it. He can be a poacher if need be, but he shoots very from outside the 18. He shoots very well from outside the 18 too. So yeah, so I agree with you, but I wouldn't go to the extent of saying call me a madman, but I'll call you a madman since you asked for it. So yeah, I agree. I'd rather Gui get a place in this team than Jonathan David, because Jonathan David is the same thing as Nicholas Jackson and what's his name? Nicholas Jackson and Christopher Nkunku. The only difference when you compare him with Nicholas Jackson is that he's performed consistently for multiple seasons as a number 9, but Nicholas Jackson was never a number 9. Recently converted to a number 9 at Sevilla. I think they had an injury issue at the time. So my point is, yeah, I agree with you, but please don't call me a madman. I disagree with you. Coach, as an OG, I need a comment, or I am joining the H Place Union. Again, this is a threat. Seriously? Heston, you know I love you, but I've been waiting for you to say something. You haven't said, usually you say that all the time. You haven't said that Shrewsbury-hall walks straight into this team. You haven't said that. And once again, people, I'm bringing this to the table. If you have a family member in a few months this becomes strictly for paid members. If you have a family member who's celebrating his or her birthday, wedding, Hanukkah, whatever celebration, let us know so that we can shout them out. You can do that if you've done that in the last 3 weeks, so that we can shout them out and help them celebrate. You again, it's your right here as a member, and yeah, we're family, if that makes sense. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Yep. So you're a madman too, right? Gus Santandante, I don't know. Coach, why are you drinking coffee on a hot day like this? Okay, because you're at the beach, right? You're looking for my trouble now, but I'm inside the room and the AC is on. It's on, and the truth remains the coffee actually is gone cold. That's because I didn't want it to be that hot this particular morning. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let's see what else we have here. There's cold coffee. Okay, let me see. I need to do a YouTube shot once this video is done on Shrewsbury-hall, and then also a welcome video. Emmanuel Peter Kush, I think he can also play as a left back also. Who can? Who are you referencing? Dante, you have a lot of questions in the chat. Are you not seeing them? And please, people, go check out Ty's YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. Let's help him get to 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. He shared the link. Let me see what he has here. Okay, okay. He's not eligible for the features of the YouTube monetize. So as a result, he's created a Patreon page. I will post exclusive content there. So go check it out, subscribe, and the contents are delicious. Become a member on Patreon so we can help him, motivate him to do even more. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. Is there no breaking news from your contacts? Better. I think there should be a few, but his focus is to jokes all day. Even when we did the members only show, it was only jokes. Jerry is in the house still. Jerry, continue the live shows, and I think a lot of the panelist members will get a chance to join you on the panel and help you grow, because you do help us. You do help others too. Whatever you decide, expect at least one. Gosh, leave me alone, Leighton. Have we signed David? No, we haven't. But it looks like we haven't given up on signing him. We'll defend Jackson with his life. Not really. Here's the thing. I don't. I hardly give up on players, and when I do, if I tell you a player isn't it, best believe that player isn't it. But if I tell you it's a player is a talent and will do well, trust me. I like to look beyond what people say and learn about that player himself. This guy, Jonathan David, which position does he play? Second striker, number 9, but not in a traditional way. You are agreeing with me, coach? That's right. You asked for it. Didn't you say call you a madman? And I called you what you asked for, and now you're complaining. What are you doing? You're trying to make me look bad. It's not gonna work. Victor, remember, I know you're still there. If at any time you have anything to add to the discussion, you can always come in. Just remember, yeah, we're here. Let's see. Anything else? All right. This here reads, Coach. The Seagulls are not leaving me alone, even on even on the beach. They're gonna be crying. They thought, yeah, they thought they've signed what's his name? Shrewsbury-hall, and I'm happy we hijacked that deal. I was begging for scraps. Say goes, yeah, I get that joke, and I like that one in particular. We have a total of 114 people watching, following the show. 45 on YouTube, the rest on X. If you're following the show on X, please kindly take a second, drop a like on the show for us, and also follow our X account to help us grow. Or you can also come join us on YouTube here to help us grow. We're getting closer. We've started the journey to 22,000 subscribers. Right now, we are at 21,065 subscribers. Yep, I think we got 21,000 subscribers a few days ago. We can still get to 22, 23, and even more before the transfer window ends. Let's see. This is coach. You get a yellow card for pronouncing gooey as though it's a piece of it's Jihu. Okay, thank you for teaching me. Jihu. I'm never gonna miss that again. Kopama is magic, almost always magic. I don't think he relented. So I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom and then I'll try to get make it rain. Rain, the captain speaks. Make it rain, rain. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go and we appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. The captain of my brothers and my brother too. Somebody said that I read a lot of Dante's comments, but I'm not going to mention who. Just go away. All right, let's move on to the next item we have lined up. So I'm going to go back to the presentation window. Let's see what next we have lined up here. 62 likes, people. Oh, thank you. A lot of people like my shirt today, or maybe a lot of people just trying to be my friend so that I can read a lot of their comments there. But I'm kidding anyway. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jay, much love to you. All right, let's go to the next item we have lined up. Leave me alone, Lenton. Just leave me alone. What did I do to you? Okay, responded to Dante. No shacks up. Yep. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes that do go a long way. 62 likes. Let's make sure we get it to 100 likes today, people. We can make that happen. Conversations. Okay, this is old. We have to skip that one. It's happened. We had it lined up. But this one is important. This one is important. Really? Wow. A lot of people being nice to me today. Wow. Even Dante, he knows I don't like him, so maybe he's trying. Coach playing favorites is so incredibly sad. Really? You're saying this? I don't like you no more. I thought you were my friend God of Frogs. Second copyright strike. Okay, let's look at this. This one was interesting. I knew the reports are suggesting that we were interested considering offering Nicholas Jackson as part of the deal to get Alexander Isak to join Chelsea Football Club. I knew it was absolute horse dung. I didn't believe it. And when I read this, let's read the comment and I'll show you my response. I think my response is still there. This comment reads, according to Sun Sports and Guardian Sports, Chelsea. What have I done? This before it goes out again. Okay, and Sun Sports, Chelsea have discussed including Nicholas Jackson as part of any deal for Newcastle's Alexander Isak. And the second part reads, need to wait for more on these. It cannot be true, surely. And my response, you can see my response here, and I said, I'm just going to stick with need to wait for more on these. It cannot be true. Yep. And that's it, because this is absolute horse doo-doo. Why? Because these are actually two similar players. The only difference right now is that the two differences I'm going to mention, Isak is, you can say, currently the better finisher of the two. Nicholas Jackson, for me, I would go off the top of the bat that he's a better dribbler, in my opinion. He drops deep, participate more in the play, and more physical, actually, in my opinion. So this, for me, was absolute horse dung, and it turns out it was horse dung. That's because Fabrizio Romano did release a report confirming that Chelsea aren't looking to sell Nicholas Jackson. They like him, they love him, they want to keep him, but that's a particular report that made me laugh. But this particular report says nothing is happening between Chelsea and Newcastle for Alexander Isak. Everything is impossible. Everything, inclusive of the possibility of Chelsea offering them Nicholas Jackson to get Alexander Isak, not happening. And this one also reads that's Chelsea Dodgers quoting Fabrizio Romano. This reads, Nicholas Jackson is a really important player for Chelsea. Part two of the comment, who they trust and believe his value is going to be crazy in the future. Part two of it. Part three of it, they also believe he will do very well under Enzo Maresca. But you know what, Chelsea fans, what they do? Here's what's important to some of them. And you know the sort of people who or have always preached that the new owners, they're into buying and flipping players. What they took and they're running with is the part that reads who they trust and believe his value will go up in the future. And now they're suggesting that the plan is to sell Nicholas Jackson once his value goes up. No. And sometimes you don't have options than to sell players, and that is when a player's salary gets to a certain point. Sometimes you don't have option than to sell them if you want to maintain a certain level of a salary cap, because you don't want to give that player that's one of the top earners at a time a lot more money. What do you do when it's time to renew the contracts of all the players at the club? So, but yeah, that's after everything, they did not pay attention to the part that Chelsea are saying that Nicholas Jackson is a really important player. They didn't pay attention to the part they also believe he would do well under Enzo Maresca. This part that said he's a key player for Chelsea for Chelsea Football Club, they didn't pay attention to that. But this here is what they took and ran with. I have a friend on Facebook, an ex-friend also, who did the same thing, but it's shocking, really. In my opinion. So yeah, let's see. Ren has a command. I will not forget this code. Okay, I will create your command once I get a chance. Just keep reminding me. I will create a command for you, but it has to be creative. If I create a command, I'm not sure what to use right now. Or should I say, every new signing walks into the team? Is that the sort of command you want? I'll get creative with this. So relax, you get your command, okay? Constantine Dante, what's done? Oh, gosh, leave me alone. What else do we have here? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go along. We appreciate you all finding the time to join the show this particular morning. More likes, says my bro Ty. More likes, people. More likes. Let's get the likes up, people. Please like the video if you haven't. Help us get 100 likes. We still have 118 people watching, 46 of those on YouTube, the rest on X. And Victor, if you're still there, remember, whenever you want to come in, you can always come in, okay?
Yeah. Can I chip in something?
Yeah, go ahead. You shouldn't even wait for me to call upon you. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just want to comment on this Isak and his this is signing to Chelsea, or his rumor coming to
Yeah,
Chelsea.
that we're looking
Uh,
to swap
the,
the players.
Yeah. The thing is that the price tag is kind of very costly
Mhm.
regarding how he played last season compared to Jackson. Let's look at big chances missed last season. Jackson missed like 24 chances, while Isak missed 21 chances. If
So
you,
just three different three is the
yeah,
difference.
yes, Jackson scored 14 goals and he scored 21 goals. Just say it. Even penalties, he took penalties. He took like 5 penalties. Why Jackson took none? He didn't take any penalties. You say it. So
Mhm.
that price tag is a kind of is costly. To be sincere, is very very costly. I don't think that bringing him to Chelsea will do much better for us. I'm like looking for somebody that no Jackson really need a competitor.
He
He
does,
needs a
yeah,
competitor, yes,
yeah.
because leaving him will make him more relaxed and because last season he was careless. He didn't care. He missed a whole lot of chances because he didn't. Okay, there's no person to come and replace. Okay, let's bench Jackson. Who are we going to put as our top nine? You see it.
Mhm.
He didn't see anybody. So whether you like it or not, you must play me. Do you get it? So
Mhm.
that's just it. If you want somebody that will, compete with him, let's find somebody that really, that lesser amount than this
That's
100
really
million.
and it will push him really.
Giving Isak that is not even up to Jackson last season. That amount of money. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not a good business though. For me,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
actually looked at their numbers, and it didn't occur to me to look at the big chances missed aspect of the whole thing. Yeah, so if we're complaining that Jackson missed a lot, we must pay attention to the
yeah,
fact that he missed
yeah.
it's just three is the difference.
Exactly. Jackson
Yeah,
makes 24, why he makes 21. So just three.
that's
And we are
three. Yeah,
trying to
that's
pay that
insane.
amount.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's not a good business.
No, I'd rather we stick with Jackson, mix it up. I think Jihu wouldn't be a bad signing to mix things up a bit, but people are entitled to their respective opinion. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes that do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Chance command it's gonna be easy, right? Please do not shank anybody. But we will create a command for him once I get a chance. Anything else address here? People having good conversation, and this John Hand is in the house. John Hand, and I'm quite sure you've seen that your brother JC is at the beach, but at the same time, tempted to be part of the conversation. He cannot resist. What do you think the final score will be today between England versus Slovakia? I'm just going to go with, on paper, England should be beating them. I'm an England fan, but I don't trust Southgate, and I'm not gonna stop saying that. People showing their dissent for Southgate has led to us having a serious fight in the panelist group, but I'm not gonna go to the extent of talking about that. I'm just gonna say I expect England to win, and I will not be surprised if England gets to the final. If England gets to the final, whether we'd win it, I don't know, but we'll find out. I support England. But right now, I support Romania too for a reason. I don't want to say, but the person who's the reason why I support Romania right now knows. But I loved Romania in the days of Georgi Hagi. He's one of my favorite players growing up, and I liked him that much. Let's see what else we have here. Love you too, John Hand, and your brother JC in the house. There you go. But below you there. The difference in finishing is not even close. Isak was a dream that lasted till I was asleep. Isak, we look at the numbers. Isak had penalties, had the opportunity to. Again, he was. I think he was the penalty taker whenever he's on the pitch. He had 6 opportunities to score from the spot. Missed 1, scored 5. So that's a lot. 65 likes, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. 66 right now. Let's see if we can get it to 100. I'm going to round up for time, so we'll have some break between when we're done and when the game starts. Love you too, John. I keep showing the likes. Yes. You go into that place. 3 things are for certain in life. Yep, death, taxes, and Chelsea signing 18-year-olds. I still don't know who's on the panel. His name is Victor. I will give you his Twitter handle so you can follow him. Okay. Let's see. I think Harry Kane. Okay. I hope he scores. Let's see anything else. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let me see anything serious here to read. Oh my goodness. And Samik Telecom 9, sure, I am. Let's see what he says here. I am completely so sick about how sick Chelsea is right now for Alex Isak. What is he? What's so special about him to the extent of it? No, we're not doing that. Those are just rumors fabricated by the Twitter juniors. Chelsea, I'm planning to do that. It's not coming home. I hope he comes home. I'd really celebrate it. 23-4. Jackson wasn't careless. He was working hard to get better, and he got better towards the end of the season. The only thing he didn't do was take his chances. I'd say Jackson is a more complete player than Isak, and numbers don't lie. He contributed. He can better pass. I think better passing, better pass completion rate, drops the to participate, contributes a lot defensively. Isak, you don't get that from him. It's as simple as that. Coach, just call him G Unit. G Unit. Oh my goodness, that's I like that one too. Anything else? My Swiss, I be like, oh, he's alive. He is alive. He survived it, people. JC, JC, Constantine Dante, where are you guys? He's alive. He is alive. We have to celebrate. Ivy is alive. Woo! Did you guys see him? Oh my goodness, he's alive. We've been concerned. Seriously. We have been concerned about you. Big up, big up, big up, Ivy. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding time to join the show this particular morning. Wow. IB is alive. Yeah, that Haji didn't play first couple of games, had injuries a pre-tournament, but looked very good last game. The son, are you talking about the son? I'm talking about the father. We're not talking about no, we're not talking about that. What has happened, and if you weren't here on that day, bye bye now. We're not telling you. All we know is that IB is back, and we love him, and we're happy. It's oh my goodness. IB, welcome back. Nice to see you. I can't stop laughing right now. IB is in the house of pickup coach. Where are the fireworks? I tried to celebrate that because he's alive. It's like a community member returning from war, and I tried to celebrate him. Okay, let me do this again. The balloons first. He's there's the fireworks. Okay, let's go with graffiti. Wow. Oh my gosh, God forgive me. The most important thing, he's alive. It's like a community member coming back from war. Yeah, let's alive, but it's hot and expensive. Hot and expensive. We totally do understand. We were seriously concerned, no jokes. We were concerned. Some people were suggesting, but let's not mention what happened really. It's between you and us, those of us that were present on that day. Let's not go into details. I think that's that's most most important thing is that you're back. You're alive. We're celebrating with you. But people, okay, I'm gonna try and concentrate. 68 likes. Let's get it to 70 and shoot for 100. We still have time. We can get it to 100 likes by the time the show ends, and we're 2 hours into the show. Okay, usually it's the time to go. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're celebrating you. It was. Oh man, just leave me alone, Leighton. What did I do to you? Yes, obviously, I am talking about the sun. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Coach. About the analysis you provided while comparing Jackson with Isak, I see the same thing because Jackson is really he's a talent. We don't know how good of a player we've signed here, and for how much we got him for. Coach, this Ivy is a different photo. Something is not right. It may well be him. I don't know. It's not a different photo. I think it's been always been IB. Yeah, it has always been IB on his DM. There was a DP is the correct language. Let's see. A good idea. That day I learned that you cannot trust Dante to cover up for you. But let's move on. Roman Empire says we done. Okay, go far. Okay, I'm not sure. Young striker. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way, coach. Between him and who, I'm not us that were present on the day. That's all. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to say anything because we'll be revealing what can. You can say inadvertently revealing what was said, and I don't think it makes sense. Let's just move on from it. Seriously, you save certain messages. I know. I don't trust you to watch my back and trust you to keep my secret because yeah, you had the opportunity to delete the message on that day, and you did. So we're coming back to Nicholas Jackson here. Nothing more about Nicholas Jackson. That's the last one. So let's compare him to Alexander Isak. You see how similar they are. The differences between the two players aren't too much really. I was going to use my favorite website, which is what's it called? Which is footystats.org, but they don't have 24 statistics for Nicholas Jackson, but that of Alexander Isak. So I'm not going to use that one. So let's use this. We have everything. He's been dodging and ducking. So let's get back to these. Let's compare a player comparison. Yep. Nicholas Jackson versus Alexander Isak. Let's see how they differ. We start by standard statistics. This is in the Premier League, by the way, to be more specific there. Matches played. Nicholas Jackson played 35 in total. Alexander Isak played 30. You could argue missed a few because at one point he was injured. This is saying that's not important. Let's go. The minutes played, goals scored or allowed. But we're not talking about a goalkeeper here. Nicholas Jackson scored a total of 14 goals in the Premier League, and Isak scored 21. But the difference is here. Okay, Nicholas Jackson has 5 assists, and Isak has 2 assists, and that tells you a lot. The fact that Nicholas Jackson, again, he does a lot more or on the pitch that be your stereotypical number 9. Drops deep, participate in the play. Sometimes you see him on the flanks, putting in crosses, and he could have had more assists actually had it not been that our players missed some of the chances he's created. Goal plus assist in total, 19 for Nicholas Jackson, 23 in total for Alexander Isak. That's not much of a difference in my opinion. Then we go to non-penalty goals 14 for Nicholas Jackson, 16 for Alexander Isak. That's just 2 more of goals. You could argue, you could say he's a more seasoned finisher than Nicholas Jackson, but I know Nicholas Jackson would get there. Penalties scored. Isak had 6 opportunities to score from penalties, but he missed 1. So he has 5 more goals added to him that he got from the penalty spot. So that makes a huge difference. I'm sure I'm not going to read that even when I get there. So cards, no surprises there. Shocking, right? Nicholas Jackson has 10 yellow cards, and Isak has just 1. And here's the thing. Nicholas Jackson actually, I think he improved a bit discipline-wise. Towards the end of the season, he improved and didn't earn a lot more, again, plenty of yellow cards like he did at the start and mid-season. Had he not, you could say, improved in that aspect of the chances I he'd have 20 yellow cards indeed. Isak has just 1. But here's the thing, I'm not going to force Nicholas Jackson. I'm just going to hope he watches his behavior. But if we try to tame him, I think that will affect his overall display, in my opinion. So let's see what else you guys have to say here about the 2 players. I did delete it after I saved it. All we know is that you were there. You could have helped. You didn't help. That's on record. Get him, officer. He said Jackson is more complete than Isak. Yeah, and I'm serious. I'm not going to change that because that's what the number is showing us. We'll see that Nicholas Jackson is better defensively and has more assists and drop deep. That's no jokes, really. Why is Santos so happy? Anything else? Let's see what else we have. Yeah, Isak doesn't have. I'm not saying that because I heard that Chelsea has a down dealer for Dewsbury-Hall in the tune of 13 million pounds. How true is that? It is true because we did read a report from David Onston, and when he says it, it's definitely happening. Andrew Phillips, afternoon, coach. Afternoon to you too. We're signing Shrewsbury-hall finally, and I like him. Most important signing this window for multitude of reasons. Makes the whole thing easier for the new manager and all that. And more people, we have 70 likes, 30 more to get it to 100. Let's make it happen. And we have 126 people watching. Of that 126 people, 48 on YouTube, the rest on X. And if you're following the show on X, I'm appealing to you. But first of all, I want to say thank you. But I'm appealing to you to please take a second to like the video on X, share it, and follow our X account if you haven't to help us grow. And that way, actually, whenever we go live, you're not going to miss it. But we appreciate you. So thank you. Let's see. Okay, I'm good. Siaka just having a conversation. Why is coach trying hard to do what? Like Gui is clear of both. I mean, you can say that I like Gui, and I'd rather we sign Gui because he brings something different. He's more of a traditional number 9 than the others are. So we have perfect balance if he joins us. Vic, understand that Chelsea and Ipswich Town have just signed all documents for Mari Hutchinson's permanent deal. Move to Ipswich Town agreement on package worth 22 million fee plus a selling clause around 25%. No buyback clause, but the selling clause is excellent. I think we have some other clause. Somebody mentioned something, forced refusal or something. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember what I saw. But here's the thing, it's a good deal. And Arsenal fan thought they had 50% sell-on clause. It turns out it was just, I think it was 15%. I don't know. Jackson is way better than Broya, in my opinion. I don't need the scientists to tell me that. Anything else to address here? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Things are happening crazy. And Leighton or Richmond makers, I'm not sure what you're on, but I'm not part of it. You can share with others if they're interested. You're doing what the youngsters call glazing. Okay. Can you elaborate? let me hear you. You wonder what Nee is saying. He said that we don't need KDH. I think we need them. It's unique. We do need them, especially if Ghana guy is gonna leave. We have a person that can offer what Ghana guy offers, but with a lot more. Oh my goodness. Please keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes that do go along with Dominic. Maximilian Leneche says, afternoon, coach. Afternoon to you too. KDH is home. Let's get Somerville and Jonathan David and Calafiori. That's a lot. But let's see what the club does. Dominic and Eche, we have a first refusal. Okay. Yep, that's good. That's good. And let me read that through. At a 25% discount. Wow. It makes sense. The sell-on clause, that would get if they sell them. So that's a good deal, and that will show that he develops well, really. Yeah. I be saying either way, I like the Shrewsbury-hall signing. Again, it's good player, adds so much depth. Omari, Kellerman, not sure about that signing. Why are we getting more youth with no path forward? We loan them out. And then if that player ends up not playing for Chelsea Football Club, we'll sell him. And I've come to terms with that. I'm not going to complain too much. So let's move on. Progression. This carries that move. Move the ball forward. You get that. Progression. Nicholas Jackson at 70. Alexander Isak 68. You paying attention now? This one. Progressive passes, Nicholas Jackson 67 and Isak 71. 4 difference, not bad. And this progressive passes received 200 for Nicholas Jackson, 129 for Isak. Nicholas Jackson always makes himself available for the ball. You could argue that leads to a higher number of progressive passes received. Or you can argue also everything comes down to the manager's approach. I think that's a serious argument. That Kellyman is tall, tactical player similar to Palmer, but they differ a bit, I'm guessing. Let's see what else we have here, and then we move on to the next 90 minutes extra and stuff. Nicholas Jackson, expected goals per 90 minutes, 0.60, 0.81 for Isak, a lot more for Isak there. Expected assist and goal, Nicholas Jackson 0.74 and Isak 0.96. Non-penalty XGs, Nicholas Jackson 0.60, Isak 0.62. This one is non-penalty expected goals plus assist. Nicholas Jackson 0.74, Isak 0.77. They don't differ that much. That's one thing. And people, we have 29 more. We need 29 more likes to get it to 100 likes. Let's make it happen today. The captain is in the house, and if you're a moderator, keep reminding people. Again, it's a serious issue. I hope you find a way to control it. But we understand we're not fighting you. Killerman is tall and tactical. If I don't have to read the jokes, but some people in the chat might enjoy it. We're getting more youth because of the plan to rebuild the stadium, so we would not be able to sign. And this is why we're stuck piling youth, so we don't run short when we cannot sign. That's another way to see it, and it actually does make sense. So, but thank you for bringing that up. So let's look at shooting, how they differ here. For shooting, okay, let's see. Minutes played, we don't need that. Goals scored are allowed, we know that already. Let me find something more important. Shots on target, Nicholas Jackson 38 in total. Alexander Isak 36 in total. The percentage, Nicholas Jackson 47.5, Isak 50.0. Pretty much the same in all metrics, in all honesty. Shots a total per 90 minutes, Nicholas Jackson 122. Isak 144. And I can actually justify this aspect because Jackson in most cases drop deep to participate in the play and create chances for his teammates. This metric, I'm not surprised that he has a lot. He has less, not a lot less actually. Just he has less than what's his name, Alexander Isak, because he makes sense. He drops it, so Alexander that sticks to the attacking area and gets a lot more chance to shoot. Let's see anything else to address here. Let's see what Dante has to say. Dante is saying Kelly similar body type and movement like Palmer. Akid was surprised. Okay, he won't mind being adept and learning. That's why Carney might be on the move. Needs to play more. Yeah, because he feels like he's a more established player. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go along. We appreciate you all. Where are we? We're looking at the shooting. Let me see. We've looked at shots per 90 minutes, the percentage and everything, and XG. Passing. Okay, let's see. For passing, completed passes, Nicholas Jackson completed 5. Just 1 second. Maybe I need to go out to take care of something. Let me see. Give me 1 second, people. All right, sorry guys, they woke up and they started fighting. I had to settle it. Their mom is downstairs and I'm here. Let's see. We have gooey and movement on players like Callum Wilson. I don't think we're signing those guys. And we have Chelsea Blue 1905, Dewsbury, another Cole Palmer, better version of David Silva. I don't think another Cole Palmer is different. More energy from him. English. Coach, you forgotten Victor. Which Victor? Free him. Oh no, he's here. He wants. He knows he can come in whenever he wants to come in. He's there, and I told him that. This is more like training for him because he's gonna be covering Nigerian leagues, Nigerian league on our sister channel, where I'm looking to get some people on as co-owners so that we can grow so that he can take on a life of his own and continue growing. Okay, Constantine, that you have a question there, address it, help him out. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at passing. Nicholas Jackson total passes. This says, yep, passes completed. Nicholas Jackson completed 515. Isak completed 318. I get it. Nicholas Jackson played 5 more games than Nick, but that's a lot. The difference is a lot. Passes attempted. That's 515 out of 616. Yeah, that's a lot. The volume is higher. Then the percentage 77.3 for Nicholas Jackson and 78.1, but Nicholas Jackson attempted more. So the ratio to the attempt isn't bad for both, but Nicholas Jackson for me because he has the more volume in terms of passes completed and passes attempted. That's because he drops deep a lot. Anything else to address here? Let's see. Okay, this is shot pass completion percentage. 83 is the same thing that we looked at. That's shot. Let me read that again. Okay, pass completion percentage. Yeah, it's close by. And what's this one again? This one is attacking passes. It doesn't mention where those passes happen, where the midfield. Pass types. Let's see. This says passes are attempted where okay, live ball, dead ball. Nicholas Jackson don't participate that. Both don't participate that much in dead ball situations actually. Goals and shot creation. What's important? Defensive actions. So here's why I said Nicholas Jackson offers a lot more than Alexander Isak. Tackles, number of players tackled, 21 in total for Nicholas Jackson, only five for Alexander Isak. Tackles won, Nicholas Jackson won 13, and Alexander Isak won none. And this is tackles in the defensive area. In the defensive area, Nicholas Jackson 5, Alexander Isak 2. Tackles in the midfield area, Nicholas Jackson 8, Alexander Isak just 1. Tackles in the final third, Nicholas Jackson 8, Alexander Isak 2. So Nicholas Jackson has more. He does more defensively, whether in the attacking area, in the midfield area, or in the defensive area. I think he tackles. He helps defensively a lot more than Alexander Isak does. But a lot of people don't know that. People they just pay attention to the fact that he's missed a lot of chances, and that clouds their judgment when they talk about him. And I think it just doesn't make sense. We shouldn't be doing that. We should judge objectively. Maybe sometimes just take the time to look at the numbers. It will help us understand. You can say who's really the better player out of the two players we're comparing. He's saying, I'm happy with the signing, and he's 25, full of experience, and positive signing for Chelsea. That's a good sign, really. Yeah, it's seriously a good sign. Keep dropping the likes on people. The likes do go a long way. In my opinion, Cucurella work well in our new system. As simple as that. I think he gets to play a lot more than Ben Chilwell, even though before that, if you ask me, I'd always pick Cucurella over Ben Chilwell anytime, any day, and that's just my opinion. 24 more likes to get it to 100. Let's make it happen, people. Cuckoo, great for inverted role, but we need another better to compete with him. Someone that offers more like Calafiori. Calafiori, I think that's how it's pronounced actually. Chilwell needs to go, but going isn't easy when you're talking about Ben Chilwell, and I'm quite sure you know that. Jackson is a good player and shouldn't be touched for any reason, and I don't think we're planning on selling him. I think those are made up nonsense. Imagine his first season in the Premier League. Also, imagine how his second season will be like. Jackson in the year 2024 is one of the best strikers in the Premier League, but a lot of people don't pay attention. He misses one chance. That's all they remember. Let's see. Dante, thank you for answering that question from Richmond Makers. Again, yeah, exactly. People should please don't ask. Good. So, are we loaning Leslie Gochigua? I think either him or Matos should go out on loan. I am honestly not sure what's going to happen with Leslie Gochigua. But in my opinion, he's a good player, but I'm not the manager. Whatever players that goes out or stays comes down to the players the manager is willing to work with. I get it. A lot of people are arguing with me on X saying no, it's the club that decide what player stays and what goes. To an extent, yeah. But mostly it's the manager that will say, yeah, player A, B, players A, B, C, D, E, all surplus to requirement. Then it is up to the club to find a way and sell them. And especially if you have a manager who's on a 5-year contract and he tells you he doesn't want Leslie or he doesn't want what's his name, Carney Chukwuemeka, or he doesn't want Ben Chilwell, it's your job now to get rid of those players. You get what I'm saying? But people are arguing as if the club would just say, no, Carney is staying, no, Santos is staying. you make it work or you don't have a job. No, it's not like that. I get it. People are entitled to your opinion, but sometimes I look at people's opinion and I'm like, what is this? But that's just me. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Yes, I know Chilwell not easy to go. That's why I am saying we'll hold us back in getting another. Yeah, yep, I agree with you. And another left back, I love Theo Hernandez, and I think he's capable of fulfilling the inverted left back role. And Lewis Saw would have been an excellent inverted left back, fullback maybe. He would have been an excellent one had this, but it has happened. It has happened. He's gone now. He's no longer a Chelsea player. That's past. I don't know why I have a strong belief, a spirit in Enzo Maresca. My spirit is telling me that he will storm EPL. Okay, let me ask you, do your spirit often get things correct? That's the question I honestly do want to know. You let me know. Well, does your spirit always get it correct? Whenever your spirit tells you something will happen, does it happen? That's to tell you whether. But here's the thing. Beyond that, that's jokes aside. We're just having a conversation here. I think we will do well. I think he will do well, in my opinion. No jokes. So the player who should go on transfer is you. Don't like him, do you? I'm guessing you don't like him, and I understand. I can understand that. I wouldn't like him either if we had the opportunity to delete something that got me into trouble. I wouldn't want to see him close to me again. I'll be done with him, in all honesty, and I'm serious about that. But keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show this particular morning. So let's see. I will still go back to the presentation window. We're winding down. The show is winding down. We are how many minutes? 2 hours and 36 minutes into the show. We have 76 likes, 24 more to get it to 100. We can make that happen, people. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Okay, I am the founding member of the H Place, so you're not too concerned. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. No too much sugar for you. Mm-hmm. I need to make 2 videos. One, a YouTube short talking about that Chelsea on the verge of completing this. You can say, no, it's a here we go. I think I have to find a way to phrase that. I'm always concerned of saying that Chelsea have completed the signing of a player, uh, and then why Fabrizio Romano only said, here we go. So, but I find a creative way to phrase it. Maybe say Fabrizio Romano said, here we go, which could be interpreted as a deal being done. So, yeah, Shrewsbury-hall, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. I can't even say his name correctly. I need to practice well when I record. Anything else, people? So this year, interesting. Wow, Ben Jacobs. Chelsea is targeting around 100 million in outgoings, which would also give them freedom to move further in the market to sign more players. We're not really selling to balance the books, but to get to have enough money to sign the players we want to sign. I deleted it, then pretended not to know him when. All right, this says I want to concentrate, please. You guys shouldn't distract me. 23 more likes to get it to 100. Let's make it happen, people. Come on now. Chelsea is targeting around 100 million pounds in outgoings, which would also give them a freedom to move further in the market. Romelu Lukaku and Manda Broya are still expected to be sold. Offers will be listened to by Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah. So this year you have to pay attention. It didn't say offers will be listened to for. It didn't say offers will be listened to for Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah. If you're paying attention, it clearly says offer will be listened to by, which means the players themselves. So, but pay attention, except if he phrased it wrongly, if in fact, except if maybe this isn't what he wants to say. So if we're going by the word "by," then from the players' camp, not necessarily the club wanting to sell them, but unfortunately for the club, this is how a lot of people will read it. A lot of people will only pay attention. We just go with from here to here and go. Offers will be listened to by Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah and go, yeah, Chelsea want to sell them. But it says buy, strictly pointing at the players themselves, listening to offers. Did he say if he says for, then there's room to interpret it as yeah, Chelsea will listen to offers for these players, but he says buy, if that makes sense. But a lot of people are not going to pay attention to that. Let's see. Use this as my command. You're welcome. Okay, I will do it. Just maybe I won't get a chance to do it now, but I would do it. Move Gallagher on. I am sick of that already. Again, it's causing a lot of problems. Gallagher's future and Trevoh Chalobah's future causing a lot of issues at the club. And listen, if we can get a better player in, do it. That Chelsea is the club I support. Players come and go. And Kiernan. I used to think it was Kieran. Kiernan Dewsbury. Jesus Christ, I can't say his name. 22 more likes to get it to 100. Let's make it happen. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is seen as a different and more attacking option than Chelsea's other central midfielders. Yeah, well, I don't need a scientist to tell me that. And I'm serious. Who are likely to challenge for first team places such as Casado, Fernandez, Lavia, and Gallagher if the latter stays. All right. We move on to the next item we have lined here. Just give me 1 second, people, please. The boys are awake and can keep quiet. The expected Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall transfer is certain to frustrate Brighton, who had targeted Dewsbury-Hall over the past two transfer windows. It's understood that he completed a medical at Brighton this week after the two clubs agreed on a fee. Wow, I like this. We did them dirty, and especially that he's not my friend, but I follow him to pay attention to what he does. Well, he says, especially when he talks about Chelsea Football Club, he thought that they had arrived. He thought Brighton had become a big club, and he's learning the hard way why we're the bigger club. Let's see. Only thing me and Gala have in common is his hairstyle. Okay, let's see. Bring up the feet. I have the feet. Leave me alone, Shanks. Let's see. He has gone sing song. Okay, let's go back to the presentation window so Shanks don't fight me. Big up to you too, Rick. Blue! My bro is in the house. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular morning. Gavin, another bro, is in the house. I appreciate you joining, brother. I hope you're doing well. Please do share the link to your YouTube channel so people can go check it out. GFC Gavin. Yes, let's see anything else. People having good conversation there. Brighton can hold it. Yeah, they can. I like that. We did them dirty, and I'm happy. GFC was holding the command right there. GFC Gavin, again, an excellent, a nice person, more importantly. Long time no talk to, my bro. I've added you to the new group. I hope so. I think I did. If not, I'll do that once the show is over. I'm quite sure I did. I wouldn't start it without I did adding UIBZ. Dante, JC, and the others. GFC Gavin, a big up people. Go and subscribe to Gavin's YouTube channel. He's a bro right now. He's a bro right now. And yeah, he's a nice guy. In all honesty, I wish I'm able to sing him the sort of praises he sings me sometimes. Then I become shy how he talks about me. But in all honesty, this guy is a nice guy, great content, understands football. I like listening to him talk Chelsea Football Club. Please go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Let's help him get to 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Big up to you too. Happy Sunday. Ike Icy, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. Yes, everyone, please go and subscribe to GFC Gavin's YouTube channel. Let's help him grow. We're selfless here and we're helping each other grow. He said hello to me only, coach. Why are you pretending he said hello? No, Gavin said hello to me too. Go away. Look at you. You want me to get jealous? I will not. But this is good. This is good. We did it to Brighton. Yeah, we did it to them. And let's see, Chelsea talent Michael Golding is set to join Leicester City in a separate deal after Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall moved to Chelsea Football Club. Yep, appreciate you for that. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is scheduled to complete a Chelsea medical today, and personal terms are in place on the contract until 2030. He's regarded as an ideal fit for the style of football Chelsea want to play. Understand new head coach Enzo Maresca, and more importantly, he makes Enzo Maresca start to life at Chelsea very easy. Chelsea have agreed a 30 million fee with Leicester City for Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. I'm butchering his name, but I'll get used to it. I think we've read all this. Yeah, we've reached an agreement. Nothing new there. It's happening, and for me, we've made the most important signing of the window, and hopefully we can add this kid to it. Whether he stays or whether he finishes the season there, I like Archie Gray. He's an excellent player, really. Yeah, he's an excellent player, and I like him. Everyone, we will be doing a live video show on Gavin's YouTube channel. Gavin, you should share the link there. Let me see if I can find it. If I find it, I would just redirect people from here once the show ends, so people can go drop a like for him live. So I'll go here. Give me 1 second here. Edit, then customization, then go to add redirect, then search for Gavin, CFC Gavin. Give me 1 second there. Let me try and find it. GFC Gavin, sorry. GFC Gavin. Okay, Gavin, you need to do this. Okay, yes, you need to allow me, you need to go check your settings and allow me to be able to redirect people to your end once the show ends. It looks like you're not allowing that. But people, we have 79 likes, 21 more to get it to 100. Let's make it happen. We still have a few more minutes to round up, so we go get ready and watch the show. It's here. I said hello earlier. Don't worry, you said hello to me. Don't mind him. He's trying to get me to fight with you. Don't mind him, Gavin. Gavin, please go check your settings. You have to set your end. So if somebody wants to direct people to your show, they'll be able to do that easily. Let's see. Yeah, Gallagher, great, and I'll take him. The kid is an excellent player, really. I repeat, we're not signing the 18-year-old. Yeah, I believe you, but I'm just saying, I hope we sign him. Yeah, I don't want Tottenham to get him. Yeah, you have to set it up. Yeah, that will make it easier for me to redirect people to your stuff. I saw Gavin at the football terrace. Oh, he was on the panel there. Wow, good to see. Kuchila, I know my situation is rough, but your pronunciation, Chimo, just what did I pronounce wrong? You tell me, what did I pronounce wrong? Ivy. Well, I did not pronounce anything wrong. I did not, and I'm quite sure that's the case. Archie Gray, Jamaican. Is he? Really? I don't know. Yes, Gavin beats but let's see. AD looks like he sent me something. I don't know what that is. I think we've addressed all this. I'm gonna go to see if we see anything new on Vic's on window. If not, we'll call it a day soon. But let's try, people. Let's try and get it to 100 likes. Just 21 more likes. 21 more likes to get it to 100. We can make it happen. Let's see. AD has shared more with me. Let's see. Just give me 1 second here. Let's go to Vincent's window and let it load. Give me a second here. My coffee is critical. It's down. Conor Gallagher and Cole Palmer on the bench for England. Wow. Got it. Southgate. Well, I hope he wins it, because if it doesn't, he's gonna be in serious trouble. What else do we have? Yeah, keep dropping the likes and showing people the likes that do go a long way. Yes, yep. Thank you for doing that. Could you not get 100 likes? Stop waiting around. I'm not waiting for it. I'm just looking if anything new has emerged, and you know that. We've read this, so nothing new here to address. So if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, we will call it a day. Omari Hutchinson to Ipswich Town, documents for Omari Hutchinson permanent deal. Have just signed all documents, so it'll be happening soon. Nothing new has emerged, and I'm quite sure no question. Could say Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. It's like a tongue twister. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. You know what? I'm done. Just leave me alone. Back to back. No, I'm not into jokes, and none comes to mind, really. None comes to mind. 81 likes. I think it's been an excellent discussion, and the captain says we should call it a day. He actually gave me a command. Don't wait around for 100 likes. But more importantly, in all honesty, it's been again, excellent discussion. Just 19 more to get it up to 100. It could happen, it could not, but it may not. But more importantly, it's been an excellent discussion. So I want to say thank you to Vic, who's on the panel. I don't know if he has anything else to say before we call it a day. Gavin was calling out IB on the. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that. And Rich Money Makers, Rich Money Makers, I appreciate you. And as things are happening, if there's need to come back on again, we will do that. I could say I've done that. And I want to say thank you to Constantine John, the captain himself. I appreciate you. GFC Gavin, my bro, I appreciate you. And Chelsea, Blue 1905, I appreciate you finding the time to join. Shanks, I'll get ready to the command very soon. Like, my Niger bro, how you doing? I hope that you do well. Much love to you. Nice to see you again. Anybody else? And if I missed your name, apologies among you. See you guys next time. God bless you all. And yeah.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, 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 la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Cause I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,